going? Just before we get started, this is me and Rodney having a chat about the new Jackie Chan film, The Shadow's Edge. And just so you know, this is full of spoilers. There's no holds barred, there's no holding back, there's no warnings, there's no nothing. We just chat about the film as if it's out and everybody's seen it. So if you don't want any spoilers and you don't want the film to be ruined, then I suggest you wait. And if you're intending to watch this podders, which I'm guessing you might be because you're here, then I suggest you watch it after you've seen the film, because we just chat about absolutely everything with no regard for ruining the film for people. So there you go. See you later. Thanks very much. And I hope you enjoy our chat about The Shadow's Edge, starring Jackie Chan and Tony Leungafei. See you later. Welcome to Onward Fight Clan. And today I've got with me, well, I mean, he's the best. Rodney.
How you doing, man? All good?
Yeah,
Back
I'm good.
again.
Thanks very much.
Back again.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I don't know what's happened to my barnet. It's gone mad.
Yeah, mine's gone a bit shaky as well, mate. But you know.
It looks better than mine.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Yeah, what do you mean? You know, yeah, it does. It does. I don't know what's happened to it. It's gone all nutcase, but all right, it don't matter.
Don't matter.
Like some people do, and like we're doing now, we forge ahead, barnets aside.
Exactly.
It don't matter.
No, we just get on with it, don't we, Steve? Yeah.
We just get on with it. Look, It's obvious because of my background. I normally make it pretty obvious. We're going to have a chat about Shadow's Edge. Oh no, sorry, it's called The Shadow's Edge.
The Shadow's Edge.
And we're chatting about it because there was a premiere. It comes out on October the 3rd, and there was a premiere on Monday, the 29th. That's right.
9th. Yeah.
Now let's talk about how that all came about, because all the panic stations started, didn't they? I was getting phone calls, and because you're brilliant, because I don't know about these things, and I'll find out later. I don't find out later because you helped me out. But honestly, I don't know when I would have found out. I don't know when I'm going to go on Instagram, and if I do, I'm going to miss it. But thankfully, you rang me.
Yeah, because obviously I think it was the week before. Well, it was announced on the 3rd it was getting released, and then obviously a few days later we found out about this premiere. So obviously, about the 29th. So obviously there was a lot of panic. Obviously the excitement started. Yeah, the glee started. Yeah, see, Jackie has that power. Jackie's still got it, hasn't he? He's still got that power, hasn't he?
He has. I do think it was more panics than excitement, because I was saying to you, I don't think I can make it. What am I going to do?
You couldn't make it, innit? Yeah.
I can't make it. What do you mean I can't make that? Hang on a minute. I don't think I can do it. And then you said to me, it's Skittles. So Dre's panicking. And I was like, I don't do Skittles either. No one knows what Skittles is.
I don't know what it is, but I've got 2 weeks to sort it out, didn't I?
Yeah.
I saw Skittles and I thought, what's all that about? Yeah? Why can't I just pay to watch a Jackie film, yeah? What's all this Skittle business? I don't even know what it is. Well, I let 2 weeks sort it out.
Oh, I'm the same. And luckily you sorted it out for me with him. You know, so when he said to me, here's your ticket, I said, thanks. He said, no, Rodney sorted it. And I said, well, no, you both did. Without both of you, I wouldn't have a ticket. So I shuffled some bits around, made sure I could do it. And I won't forget the comment you said to me. I always do cry. I always do cries on here. I'm going to try not to, right? Because, I'm going to try not to. But the other day, you rung me back and you said to me, you know what, Quoll bloke? You said, I sorted you a ticket, I got you a ticket, and it was this bit. You have to be there. Yeah,
you have to be there. I think I said it wouldn't be right if you weren't there. That's what I said,
yeah. If you was in the flesh now, it'd be Cuddles, mate, I tell you.
Cuddles, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
We have to do visual Cuddles, mate.
Yeah, it'd be Cuddles and like little lip quivers, you know what I mean? I'd be done. So it's just as well that there's distance between us, because I'd get done. But I appreciate that. You helped me out by letting me know, and then you helped me out by sorting out the Skittles. Well, getting Tarek to sort the Skittles out.
Yeah, that's right.
But ironically, it turns out that you're right. I was there, and I was there because of you, but you weren't.
I weren't there, mate. I know. So basically, I look. The thing is, this is happening too often now, mate. Because Fighting Spirit, I weren't there, and now Jackie, I weren't there.
Yep.
So forget Arden Shakes, mate. I'm like Arden hologram now, ain't I? I'm not about.
I
Yeah.
thought you didn't like all the AI stuff.
Well, what I'm saying is, mate. All I'm saying is, the first time I was away in the South Atlantic Ocean, so I couldn't make the Fighting Spirit. But obviously, the Jackie couldn't get a train down there, mate. Couldn't get a train.
Well,
Yeah.
look, let me know the story because I've only had it on messages so far. I got a message saying, I'm struggling to get there, and I think the comment was, "I need Ching Sil Tung wires to get there."
Yeah. It's either that or teleportation, mate. That's the only way.
Brilliant.
Yeah, that was the only way I was going to get there. It was crazy. Yeah, I think the whole. I think there's two fatalities actually the same day. So all the trains were just shut down on my end, and people were queuing from 11 in the morning until about 4 or 5 just to get a train. So even if I went down there, the queue was just crazy, and
Yeah.
the trains were either late or cancelled. So I couldn't get down there,
Mm.
and I was
You see,
gutted,
because
mate.
I couldn't see it, so for me, I'm like, all right, the trains are delayed, but it's only whatever o'clock.
Yeah,
Aren't you going to persevere with the trains? And the message I got back, I'm not saying you were annoyed. I mean, you were annoyed because you couldn't go. I'm not
yeah.
saying you're annoyed with me, but the message I got back was, I can't fly there. And I thought, oof. I think I've been told there,
Yeah,
like,
but that might have been
listen,
Chelsea Tongue
if
related,
I,
mate. So yeah,
yeah,
so
you,
yeah.
you were
There's
like,
no
listen,
wires. There's no wires available that day, mate. I couldn't get anywhere.
yeah,
You
if
know what
I
I
could,
mean?
if basically it was, listen, if I could be there and I could get there, I'd get there. So trust me, I can't get there. And I did. I took that one and went, right, you can't make it. And then the next message was, yeah, I'm going home. I'm peed off. And I thought, well, that's it then. That's it. He's done it.
Yeah, but basically, what I had to do a bit of stealth, didn't I? I had to find other ways to watch it. So we won't really go into that. But obviously, I had to do a bit of stealth to watch the
Well, it's
film.
funny that because I said to you, let's go on and have a chat about this film, and it's not out until Friday, and we're on Wednesday night, and uh, and I'm sure you said something to me like, I or maybe I shouldn't do too much detail. Anyway, the point is, you wasn't there. It's not out at the cinema yet, and yet
And
you've seen it.
somehow I got to watch it. But anyway, we won't go into that.
You got
But
watched it on the RDV.
yeah, RDV, yeah. And I actually watched it
We know
the same time that you was watching it. So I actually did it on the same time. Was it 7 o'clock? You got started to
it
watch it?
was 7 o'clock. Yeah.
I actually did it on the same time as well. So basically, I was there
Well,
in
there you go.
spirit. I was there in spirit.
It's funny because Tariq actually said that. I said, "Yeah, it's such a shame, the only downer here is there's no Rodney, and he was meant to be here." And he said, "Yes, he done the version in it. Yes, but he's here in spirit." And I was like, "Fair enough." He's here in spirit, brother. And I was, "All right, fair enough." And you actually was then. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, I was there, mate. I was there. So obviously, I saw obviously a bit of. Well, obviously, you could tell me obviously when you got to the venue because it looked nice from the videos I saw later on.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
obviously, you could tell me how the venue was.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you all about it, obviously. And of course, if anyone's watching and didn't manage to get down there and can't because they don't live in London, then we'll tell them all about it. But
Mm,
I'm not sure who had the better experience, me or you, because don't forget, you was watching it on your own. I was watching
mm.
it with other people. And now that's pretty good, right? Because if you think of my position here, I've got Dre here, I've got Toby there,
Yeah.
right? So double brilliant. And then on
Yeah.
my right, there's one more seat, and then there's no aisle, one more seat, and then the end. And
Okay.
on that one more seat, that was empty until skin tight as the film was about to start. It was empty. There was no empty seats. It was definitely sold out.
Yeah.
And then Nathan came and sat in it, and I was like, of all the people, I didn't even
Yeah.
know he was going,
That's
and he
yeah.
sat next to me.
Yeah. And obviously, his ticket. That was my ticket.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that until he told me the stories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah. Because obviously he was in the area anyway, wasn't he? He was going to come there
he was.
anyway. Because obviously he left a bit late to get his ticket, and he goes, "Oh, he was asking me, oh, can you pay the door?" I said, "No, they're all gone." But he said he was going to be there anyway, so I thought End of the day, I've got an hour. I thought, let me let him know if he's still going. And I thought, you can have my ticket. So
Love it. So it
yeah,
worked
had
out
to
in
be
the end
done.
then.
It
Yeah,
worked out.
it
You know,
did.
it'd have been better if
Mm.
I was with you with the boys though. You know what I mean? The atmosphere and that. But
I don't know. I've got stories, so I don't know, mate. I mean, I don't know.
wait, well, the crowd wasn't good, no. Oh dear.
I can't blame it on all of them. I'm just saying that there was. I'll get there, right? I'm just saying that when you watch a film, you're watching it in a public space, then
Yeah,
you're watching it with other people. So, like, for example, I might want to open up my bag of Maltesers, but there's times when I go, I can't. It's too quiet. And that's because I'm respectful of others, you know, and I think
yeah,
I can't, I
yeah.
don't want to make a noise. It's like, you know, when Peter answers the phone to get his Amazon orders and stuff. Nah, you know, I mean, fair enough. I'm just
Oh,
saying I wouldn't do it.
oh, that was, oh, yeah. And that screening, yeah. I was sitting
Right?
next to him when that happened, actually. Yeah, I was sitting next to him when that happened. Yeah.
No,
Oh
I'm not
dear.
in. I mean, just leave it round the back or round the side or
Yeah, I
whatever.
think I was nudging him
Brilliant.
like, "Come on, man, come on."
He
Yeah,
just answered it normal though. Hello,
yeah.
you know, just that's
I know,
normal.
it's
It
mad.
rang, and he just answered it normal.
It was like a 5-minute conversation as well.
It was yeah,
He
ages. Yeah, with a
wasn't
with an
gonna sh
Amazon driver. Why is
he
he
wasn't
chatting to
gonna
him
talk
for ages?
either. I know. That was mad. Yeah. But
But
let me say, I
Peter
mean,
wasn't there,
hmm,
so we didn't get that. But there was other, let's call them issues or problems.
what, a certain disturbance, yeah?
Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But let's just wait, though. Wait, let's just go with the venue and let's go from the beginning,
Yeah.
and I'll get to that. Right. So it was in this hotel called the Courthouse Hotel.
Mhm.
It was put on this premiere by CineAsia. They what happened? How did you know about it? Would they send out a thing on post on Instas or something? Did they?
I think it was on Instagram and on Facebook. Yes, in Asia they posted it. Obviously, they had the
Mm,
address of the actual venue, and you clicked on it, and I thought, "Let me check out this place," and it looked really nice. You
mm,
know what I mean? But I thought,
mm.
was it like a top hat bloke at the door, was it? I thought it was that kind of vibe at
It,
that hotel.
there wasn't a bloke on the door, but it was like that. So when you went in there, all the people, all the staff, they were proper smart and
Yeah?
yeah, it was definitely qual in there without a doubt. It was. It said on the outside it was like a magistrate's court. I guess that's why it's called the Courthouse Hotel. It looked like it. Well, I don't know this, but it appears they left all the signs up and stuff. That it obviously
Mhm,
wasn't a hotel always. It must have been some kind of courthouse. So it was good, and it was round the back. It was at Great Marlborough Street, which is round the back of. So you got Oxford Street, and then
yeah,
just behind Oxford Street is Great Marlborough Street. So
yeah,
let me do it for you, right? You got Oxford Street, like this, and then you got Oxford Circus Station here, and you
yeah.
got Argyle Street there, and the London Palladium. And if you walk past the London Palladium on your left and go past, right, right, and
Oh,
if you wait a minute, I just got to grab someone. And if you go past Oxford, past London Palladium on your left, and then turn left again, now you're parallel. You're just completely behind Oxford Street,
okay, yeah,
and that's where the hotel is. And Regent Street is that way.
okay,
So it's nice and easy to find and whatever, and not hard or whatnot. And literally 2 minutes from Oxford Circus Station. But obviously, I've never seen it before because I've never had to go there before. Although I have been on Great Argyle Street
yeah,
many a times because I used to work in the HMV across the road on Oxford Street, and sometimes I used to go in the Marks and Spencers and
mm.
get what did I used? I used to get it was a thick doorstep chicken and stuffing sandwich. Lovely it was.
Well, that sounds mad.
Good, really good.
Yeah,
You know, yeah, nice. Yeah, all them
yeah.
places on Oxford Street to eat, and I never, not every time, but whenever I went Marks and Spencer, I was like, it's got to be the doorstep,
Gotta be
thick
that one,
bread,
yeah.
doorstep chicken, stuffing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Well, you know what stuffing does to you, though, don't you?
Oh, yes, shuts you
I,
down, mate, isn't it?
yeah,
Well,
exactly. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the herbs in it or something, but it
yeah,
can half go
yeah,
through, doesn't it?
yeah, they'll probably
Yeah.
ban that now, aren't they? Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. People
You ain't getting that
people
now.
are all weedy now. They can't handle it. They've got weed
No,
guts, you know.
no,
They
they
can't
can't
even
handle it now.
handle a doorstep stuffing sandwich. It's
No,
true. They
no.
probably have banned it. I bet
Yeah,
you it
probably
ain't
have.
in there.
Nah, it's gone, mate. Yeah,
I've
memories,
never heard of it
memories.
since.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then again, I can't afford to go in Marks and Spencers no more, so who knows?
Well, don't matter, does it? Yeah. But what I'm
Nah,
saying
innit?
is, it's rare that this place has got a cinema in a that venue.
Yeah,
So it was a
100 seats,
hotel.
wasn't it? I thought you wanted 100 seats, wasn't it, or something?
I
100
think
seat.
it was 100. Yeah, it
Yeah,
looked quite nice in there from the pictures I saw.
it was. It was
Mm,
quite nice.
good
It was
sound.
quite nice.
Good sound.
Ah, well, I mean, just normal. I mean, I don't think cinemas have good sound no more, do they?
Well, I don't know. You got all these different names for different sounds. I can't even keep up with it, mate.
Well, I remember that's Peter's thing. That is, he loves all that.
Yeah,
Well, I
he
remember
loves.
back in the days. I thought you wanted to get up, and then you've got down, and now you want to get up.
Yeah.
Back in the days, I used to go to that cinema in Leicester Square, Odeon. It's still there, that one. And
Mm,
that used to have power sounds, used to really be a big part of it. But I know I only go and see Kungs really now, and I don't go and see, I don't know, whatever, the new Terminator or Aliens,
yeah.
or I don't go
Mm,
and see those films. But I haven't felt good sound in a cinema for
no.
ages.
Mm,
Whether that's the films or the cinemas, I don't know.
maybe.
But
Yeah.
Peter always says, that it sounds better at home in his home cinema.
Yeah. So there's no echo print then on Monday. No. No
There's no
echo.
echo print.
No echo print. No.
No
No
echo
echo
print. I mean,
sounds.
no, there ain't. I actually want to discuss, and we can't now, but I actually want to discuss echo print with you because I chatted to my bro the other day because he came round and he brought me a few laser discs round, that he got over the years, and one of them was
Mm,
Warriors 2. And I said to him, I put that on the other day, and it was the Blu-ray Eureka version.
yeah.
And I said, and it got to the bit where he's beating up Thunder, the boot bloke, and he traps his legs with the Wing Chun. He traps his
Yeah.
Casanova, traps his leg, and a bomb, 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 bomb. And my
And the
bro said,
finishing. Yeah. Yeah. Love it.
before I said it, it never had the echo sound on it, did it? I went, no, didn't have it.
Oh,
So
non
it's bomb,
echo.
bomb, smash, da 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 like
Yeah.
that.
That was
And
gone.
then yeah, not there. And I said, but we grew up with that Paragon vid, the same time as Prodigal Son, we had a bootleg of it. And it definitely had that because I was waiting for it. I was like, oh, that's a bit where da 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 da. And it weren't. It was just bone smash. And no, there was no there was the smash sound, but there was no, it had an extra smash, bam, ba, 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 ba,
Yeah.
ba, ba, right, as you know. And it didn't have it. And he said to me, yeah, it's crap. He said, the Hong Kong Legends, when that came out, he said, that didn't have it either, which I don't remember. I said, did it not? He said, no, that's not got it either. He
Ah,
said, but
mate.
this laser, that'll have it, because it's a Hong Kong laser. And I don't know what that print is, and nor do I, that videotape that we had,
Yeah.
that had it. And so
Look,
you're
man.
right. There is definitely a different print of Warriors 2 that has different sounds.
Well, look, man. Non echo Wing Chun is unacceptable, isn't it? Come on. Yeah.
100%.
It's
Yeah, of course.
unacceptable. Yeah, yeah, but did you get that Warriors too? They had that full echo print I told you before with that cinema sound.
Well, yeah, but I mean, can that be discussed? I mean,
Well,
yeah,
okay,
Peter
we'll
sent
do that
me.
another day, mate. Yeah, we'll do
No,
it.
no, it can be. No, well, we've already discussed that you watched Shadows Edge at home while we were watching it in the cinema before it came out. So we'll carry on with it,
Yeah,
right? We're already done now. We're already deep. We're already deep in. We just might as well dig ourselves a bit deeper.
yeah, we might as
Yeah, he
well,
sent
mate.
me, and it did have the echo sounds on it. So what is that version? Why?
Mm,
The one he sent. I'm sure it was Mandarin. The vid we had was Inga's dub, so it had
English,
the best
yeah.
Inga's dub, and it had echo, it had the ba 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 ba, so it
Yeah,
had everything.
but that Mandarin was that's a China boot, that one. I'm not sure
China,
who's
yeah.
behind. That's from China. That's a bootleg. But the sound is it's like you're in a cinema. I loved it.
There's no way it's not supposed to have that extra sound. No way. But
No, I don't,
why either have it or not? So did someone add it or did someone take it away? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Or I
it's
guess
got to
it's
be
just
yeah.
too.
That's mad. Echo
I don't know
debate. What's going on?
what's going
Yeah,
on. Makes a big difference, though. It
yeah, it
does.
does. Major difference. Yeah,
Mm. Exactly. Anyway, back to Shadows, right? That's because you asked about sounds,
yeah, I did.
and
Yeah,
I can't tell you it was good sound. It was just sound. There was nothing interesting about the sound. The cinema was quite nice. The seats were cushioned and normal. They were a bit square and a bit different to normal cinema
yeah.
seats, but it worked. When we went to see Stuntman, you could bloody put your feet up and everything. Do you
Oh
remember?
no, that was proper relaxing. That was.
Mm.
Yeah,
But I can't remember whether that one was Haymarket or the
yeah.
Lux or
I think it
something.
was Haymarket. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You
You
could
could have
probably
put your
doze off in
seat
that
up
one,
though.
couldn't you? You probably doze off in that one.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good or bad thing, really. I'm not.
Exactly. I always get done in the cinemas anyway, but that one, when you put your legs up in that and done the lean back, you couldn't do it anyway because then the subs disappeared, didn't it?
Oh, that's right. Oh, so you was right at the
Because you
back then?
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about when we watch
Oh, when we
Stuntman. If you
watched Thing,
use
yeah,
that
yeah.
recliner, you go
Mm,
back and then the subs obviously move. You know,
yeah,
you can't read the subs then. So I had to
yeah,
stay sitting up.
yeah, but I can't see subs anymore. I've got to be in the middle or the front now. I can't sit at the back anymore, mate. Well, obviously, I need my new contact lenses, but I actually can't see them now, mate. I have to go to the front.
Well, nor can I. We both can't see. And the good thing in this instance, if you managed to get down where you wanted to go to the front, you'd have been better off for other reasons. Because I walked in and I sat on the back row, and there was two problems with that. But before I get there, it was a nice place, a lovely hotel. I got there about 5:30 with Dre, and it said, you can come in at 6. So first thing I said to Dre was, look, let's find it, and then we'll go and, whatever, I don't know, go somewhere and then come back. But then I
Okay.
decided once we were there, I said, I'm not coming back. I said, let's actually go in and see where it is and stuff
Is
like
yeah.
that. And we found like, I don't know, poles with things saying Shadow's Edge premiere this way. So we had some shots with stuff like that first and whatever. And then we went in and they were setting stuff up. So
Okay.
we just
What was
stayed
that?
in there in the end.
Okay. Was there
Yeah.
like any strange merch about?
Well, there was, and obviously, Dre was panicking again
Oh,
because
obviously.
they had
Yeah.
100%. They had these things where it was, and it was, like a long, narrow Jackie Chan,
Oh, wicked.
and yeah, like a life-size Chan
Oh,
doing some move
oh,
with
wow.
a gun and radio, and then they asked, like, when we went in there, he said, that young kid who always films the t-shirts and all that and goes,
Oh, yeah, he loves it, doesn't he? With our teeth.
he
Yeah, he
does love
loves
it.
it. Oh, he was there again,
He,
was he? Okay.
Yeah, getting all excited about t-shirts. He would have got excited. I wore this because this is the t-shirt I wore when I was there, and he did the.
Straight in. Yeah,
I
yeah,
know that's
yeah.
going to be somewhere. He didn't ask. He just went. And I
Just
was
done it,
thinking,
yeah?
what about the bottom? You know what I mean? He said, higher,
Yeah,
bit higher. Leave the. You know what I mean? Right. We don't want
yeah.
the gut in it. And then you look. You've got a qual t-shirt for the day, and you couldn't wear it, but
Yeah,
that's
I
why you're
couldn't
wearing
wear
it
it,
now.
mate. I literally got this. I actually got this for the event. So I had to wear it today, innit? Obviously, I couldn't wear it then, so I'm
Yeah,
wearing it now. Yeah?
young master.
Young
Yeah,
master,
it's
mate.
good, man. But
Yeah.
see, this is the thing, people don't realise the excitement, and then, yeah, they even bought a T-shirt for it.
I know. But,
So,
couldn't get a
it
train,
was
mate.
it was they were setting up. It was good that we were there early because they had, like, the quad. I know it's called a quad poster now. I didn't know until Panda Plan when, Dre got one of them quad posters for himself and didn't
Yeah.
sort no one else out. I remember that bit I remember. And they had one of
Gets cutthroat, mate, when it comes to merch. Yeah. Ah,
professional collector, isn't it?
you know, mate.
You gotta do professional
Yeah,
meths.
yeah,
So, yeah.
brotherhood on pause, yeah? Yeah, there you
Exactly,
go. Yeah,
he
it
got
comes
so that was there, and we had a shot with it because there was no one there. There was just a few CineAsia people there,
okay.
so it means we could actually have some shots in a bit of peace and quiet. We could have a picture with that Jackie Chan,
Yeah,
and he said, it's a bit crap that I don't know his name because I've seen him a few times now. But CineAsia t-shirt bloke,
yeah.
he said, "What team are you?" He's all excited. What team are you? Team Jackie or Team Car-Fi? That's basically what he said.
That's what he
And
said.
yeah, Team Jackie or Team Car-Fi, right?
That's mad.
Yeah, and of course we was like, well, it wouldn't be if it weren't for Chan. So of course it's Team Jackie, right? Both of
Oh,
us
yeah,
said
he's
that,
a star,
and he
isn't
went,
he?
okay. And this there was an Ingas there doing the and he was doing it with the back of it. And then he went, "Oh, okay. Well, Team Jackie, then we'll wait for this." Remember, because we was early, so they're still setting
Yeah,
up. And he turned it round, and that's when it had the Chan on there. So that was good. So we had a shot with that, and then he said, "I'll ask you the same question after the film: Team Jackie or Team Car Fi?" And I do think that's a good question. He didn't ask again, but I do think that's a good question because me and you will answer that as well
yeah,
because now we've seen the film
that's
and
right.
that was the question. I heard him saying it to a lot of people. Team Jackie,
Okay.
Team Car Fi, right? So we'll see. Did I change my mind? Well, we ain't there yet.
They ain't there
So we
yet,
had
yeah.
shots with that. Then he got the Tony Lungar 5 version. and they put them like a little bit, one there, a couple of meters apart, and you could sort of have a shot in between them if you want. They
Mm.
also had like it was like a bulletproof vest thing that you put on. I guess they wear it
Okay.
in the film.
All right.
Weren't that recognisable? They had a couple of props and they had some fake guns as well.
Really?
Yeah, so people were doing the. I mean, I weren't, confident enough to go, "Oh, yeah, give me that gun." And there was a reason why I never did it. I'll tell you why.
Mm.
Because when I saw it, I saw people doing it, and I thought, yeah, quite good. Good idea. Put a bit of the gear on and do a gun stance with the posters. Quite good idea. But then I went, what about if that jacket don't fit that bulletproof vest thing?
Oh no, yeah.
Right.
And have that on video and camera. Yeah, it's a bit risky, that, isn't it? Yeah, I know.
Right.
Yeah,
So I went, nah, I ain't going over there. Oh, could I have that on, please? And then the Velcro bits don't do up,
yeah.
or you do them up and then you
No,
move, do the gun, and they
no.
pop
I would
open.
stay clear from that, mate. If I was there, yeah, I'd bypass that.
I did.
Yeah.
I went, yeah, I'm not doing that just in case. So no, I didn't do that, but there was people doing it,
Mm.
and then people started turning up, and there was a queue to scan your QR code, and is your name on the door. There was a guest list thing, so we did
Guest
get banned
list?
this time. I
Really?
heard people saying my names. Oh, have you got a QR code, or are you on the list? So there was a list.
Well, the thing is, I was waiting for my free ticket this year, mate. I didn't get one.
Never got it. Didn't
Didn't
get it,
get
did
it.
you?
No, I got it for bloody Ride-On and bloody Panda. Didn't get it for this one. Oh well. But then again, I didn't get there anyway. So
It's true. I'm going to say that they should know by now who the real fans are, and they could be taking advantage of that and going, well, they're going to come anyway. They're going to
mm,
pay was it $23.90? I think it was. They're going to pay anyway, and there's something to be said for that. Why are you going to give them a free ticket? They're definitely coming, and they're definitely going to pay.
mm.
So
All right, so there was a guest list. Oh, interesting.
yeah, it is
Oh, right.
interesting.
Okay.
Mm, yeah. Well, don't whatever. But that's another little bit of info there. It was £23.90 for this ticket to get into this
Mm.
premiere. You get a yellow wristband, and that yellow wristband means that you're in and you can have one drink.
So they did the old beverage again.
Mm. No
They have,
grub though.
no, there's never grub at these kind of events, is there?
No. You
No,
said there was grub at the Twilight one you went to though.
no, but that's industry one, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, what was this one then?
It's not industry though, is it?
It's not, no. All right,
No.
okay. Well, there's no grub.
Yeah, I think you get grub. You only get grub at industries, I think.
It makes no sense, right? If you get there at 6, let's just say you get there at 6 and you haven't had any grub, like me. You get there at 6, ain't had no grub. Film opens at you can go in at 6:45. The film starts at 7. It's 2 hours 21 minutes, so you're out basically 9:30. People have got to get
Mm.
home trains and all that. I
That's what
mean,
I'm saying. There
there's
should be
got to be
grub
a
there,
mince
mate.
pie or something.
There
It's
should be grub.
Christmas, right?
Bloody hell. Sausage roll or something. Oh,
That that ain't a crap one. Sausage roll, bacon sandwich.
yeah, throw a sarnie in there. Yeah,
Something. You can
yeah.
get them big trays of sarnies, like you say, different versions,
That's what I'm
prawn
saying.
one, chicken one.
Yeah,
Those triangles, a big tray of
yeah.
them. Don't have to
No,
feed everyone, but just an
no
odd,
grub.
sandwich here and there.
What's going on here?
Pritchard walked in, right, he was all dressed up.
Was he?
Jacket, shirt. I said, what's happened? And he listened to this, so we're gonna have to ask him. He said, well, I was invited, mate, so I thought I'd make an effort. So is he on guest?
Maybe. Oh, can we say?
We need to
Let's
find
start
out
doing
what's going on.
let's start doing magazines, mate. Might
Well,
get in.
Toby said he was on guest and went up there, and his name weren't on the list. Got guested out.
Oh, mishap for Toby.
Yeah, got done.
That's controversial. That is, mate.
It is, but luckily Tariq got him a ticket, so he was all good. But this
Okay.
guest list thing, that it didn't work. Yeah,
Oh yeah, because I think Tim couldn't make it, so I
he
think he
could
got
have.
it.
Yeah, that's right.
So I
Yeah.
think he got his ticket. Yeah. Bloody
Oh,
hell.
I see. No, I don't know if Tim had a ticket because anyway, it don't matter. Pritchard was all dressed up. The reason I'm telling you that story because we were on Grub. Pritchard turned up with a mate. Now I'm sorry I can't remember his name, but I've never seen him before. And I said, "Who's this bloke you've been eyeing? I've never met him before, never seen him." And he was after my grub because I had a bag of Maltesers,
Yeah.
fun size milky, cinema grub, right? And this guy got excited when he saw it in the cinema, and he was so excited that I kind of thought to myself, you know what? He must be starving hungry, this bloke. So I gave him a tap on the shoulder. He was next to me. He was in front of me there. I gave him a tap on the shoulder, and I gave him
Mm.
another one. And he did. He was excited. He said, "Oh, thank you very much. You're a real gent." And I was like, "Bloody hell! You know what? I knew you were crying because when he got the first one, you could tell he wanted the old bag,
Yeah.
but tried to be polite and went, all right, I'll just take one.' But
You
I
must have
knew
been
it. I
starving
knew
in
it.
there. Bloody-
So it ain't the only one. And I will say something else about in the cinema. It was boiling hot in there as well. So that was a bit crap.
Oh no.
I don't like boiling
Really?
hot. Yeah, so yeah, it was boiling hot. But that must have been the excitement. So the place was nice though. It was good. They had a little table where you could pick up. I'll show it to you. It's behind my head on my thingy. This flyer thing. They had this on the table.
Oh right,
It's double
okay.
sided.
Double.
Only little A5. So they had that on the
Okay.
table. And one thing, who got one? Someone got one, and I said, "Oh, where'd you get that?" And they said, "Oh, it's on the table." And I said, "How many can you have?" And
Greed.
best question. And he said, "Well, they told me only one." So I went over
Limitations.
there and I was doing the methods of, "Oh, right, okay, I'll get one. Oh, let's get one for Tim." And Dre was the same. He was like, "Yeah, get one for Tim." I was like, "Yeah, we're going to get one for Rodney." So anyway, I got more than one, that's for
Yeah,
sure. But it has to be done. So that was the bit of merch that was there for free.
yeah.
And then there was a bag on your
What?
seat when you got in
Oh,
there.
like a gift bag. What was in there then?
Yeah. I
Okay.
haven't gone through it, but because I've saved it for this chat.
Oh, right. Okay.
So let's carry on with outsides first, though. There ain't much else to say. People taking pictures, holding up fake guns. There was a mum. Oof, what about if it was his sister? Anyway, there was a young lad. He was only young. Too late now. He was
Yeah.
only young, and I'd say he looked under 15. And that film's a 15, and it shouldn't be a 15. That should be an 18, just in my opinion.
Oh, right. Because there's a lot of death in this film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of kniff jugging up stuff going on in
Yeah, a
there.
lot of
So
lot of knife crime. Yeah.
there's a lot of kniff in there. Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, so 15. I don't even know if this kid was 15, but he was there with his mum. Listen, I'm sorry if you're his sister, but I think it was his mum. And I said to both of them, I said, I bet you that, you know what I mean, you dragged each other here, right? I said, it's you. I said to the mum, I said, it's you. You're the one who wants to see it. And she went, we both do. We both love Jackie Chan.
Oh,
And
okay.
this kid was like, oh, yeah, I love Jackie Chan, this, that, and the other. And then they sat on the sofa, and I could tell the energy. There was something going on. So I thought I'll go over, you know me, I'll go and over a chat. I
Chat,
went over and
yeah.
had a chat and said, listen, if you like Chan, I've got a podders, come on and have a chat and tell me about growing up watching Chan and whatnot. And I said to the lady as well, you can come on as well if you want.
Yeah.
And did you queue up and do your QR code? And they said, oh, we ain't got a ticket. Yeah, no ticket. And the waiting list, nothing cropped up on the waiting list. So we're just here on the hope that something crops up.
So they went there in hope.
I like
Wow.
that, and you didn't even bother going. How about that?
That is true. They're more motivated than me. They had more heart than me. I'd have saw a queue
Real,
and gave up.
real fans.
Yeah, I'd
Yep,
have saw a queue and gave
exactly,
up, mate. Yeah.
exactly. See what I mean? No perseverance, as I said to you. I knew to stop asking you about it, though. I said, "Don't ask him.
But yeah, but
Don't
you
ask
know,
him no more."
yeah, but you know what made that day worse though? Because I must be going to a hip hop event, and that got cancelled the same day. So I couldn't get a Jack. I couldn't get to Jackie, and then I got a text saying, "Oh yeah, your Diamond D concert's cancelled." I was like, "What?" So I got double uppercut, mate, on that Monday. Yeah, yeah,
You got
exactly.
absolutely blazed. Bad,
Yeah,
isn't it?
bad, mate. Got it bad, both in one day, mate.
Now I
Yeah.
never got to speak. Yeah, that is crap. I never got to speak to these two again, but I did see that they were in the cinema, so they did get a ticket
Oh, so they stealthed
eventually.
in. Oh, right.
Yeah, so they still, yeah. So that's good, isn't it? That's good though, because
That's
he's a
good for them.
young lad.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
They went there
but
in hope, though. Yeah,
it is. What do
that's
you
great.
think? Do you think it should be 15 or not?
I think that should be an 18, mate. I
Same
mean, this
here.
film is quite violent for a Jackie film,
Mm. Yeah,
and
agreed.
for a mainland film as well. I'm not
I
sure what was
didn't
going
think
on.
about that. You're right. They're
Yeah,
very
'cause
sensible blokes, aren't they?
yeah, no, but what happened with this one then?
I don't know. I
What day
don't
off?
know.
What day off was it? What census day
Must
off,
be.
bloke?
Exactly. It's very strange. But that was it. So we went in. There was nothing else happening apart from people taking, we're all doing the chats, right? Getting the beers. I don't do beers. So whoever wanted another one, I just went and got it for them.
Yeah.
And, so some people had a couple of drinks out of it. And let me think of the people that were there. So Toby, brilliant. Tariq, brilliant. Pritchard and his mate. Justin.
Oh, Justin was there.
That's
Okay.
a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
he's brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. Good guy. Yeah. Good guy. He goes to most events as well, doesn't he? Yeah.
He does. But I said to him, "Where's your wife?" Because she's normally there, right?
He normally
Hina.
goes. Yeah.
And he said, "Well, I could only get one ticket. There weren't enough tickets." That's when you still came. He's left her at home. Yeah.
Jackie
But he's
Priorities,
good.
mate. Yeah.
He's good because he's Kung, he's Italian films, he's
Mm-hmm.
metal business, and he's
Metal as well.
UFC, and I'm into all that stuff. So
Oh, you need to get him on Pollers, didn't you?
yeah,
Really?
we're copy paste. Yeah, but he's not. He's
Oh, yeah, but he's
you
not. He's
know
not. He's not on that. No, it's not for everyone,
not
is it?
really. But
Yeah.
but I think it's it's growing on him. He watches it, and I think he's
Well,
maybe getting more comfortable with
well,
it.
don't
So
forget,
yeah,
mate. It took me a while to get on, didn't it?
yeah, it's true. It did. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because don't forget, my first podcast, I was non-face. I
yeah.
wasn't on the
Non-face
screen,
version.
mate.
Yeah, Wiggy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm.
yeah, you've got to start
My
from somewhere,
first
haven't
stuff
you?
was non-face.
Yeah.
First vids I made were non-face. Yeah, voice no
Yeah.
face. Yeah.
That's right.
Can't be helped. It's just saying it's hard to get used to it when we're not that type. We ain't
Yeah.
extrovert type people.
So I'm saying, but obviously, when you do your first one and you're right, after that, it's like you can't stop really. Because I love doing it
When's
now,
the
don't I?
next one?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's because we like doing the chats. You just happen to hit record. That's all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean,
It's just chats, man. Nothing
yeah,
complicated
that's it.
here. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
just chats.
exactly.
Chats.
Cat bloke was there. I don't you don't think you know Cat bloke, but he was at Panda Plan. I call him Cat bloke
Who's
because
cat bloke?
I've, his name's Travis, and he goes around the city or whatever and goes to different towns, but he takes his cat with him on his bike,
This
and his
bloke
cat
sounds.
just
This bloke sounds excellent.
he is excellent, and his cat just agrees it and just sits there with him.
That's mad. He was
Yeah,
there.
and he's got an Instagram, and I've seen his vids, and I recognised him. I said, "You were at Panda, and you're cat bloke. I've seen your vids," and he said, "Yeah." But he's Kung as well, so he's podders.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, so
Travis
that'll
the
be good.
Travis the cat bloke.
That's it, cat bloke.
Yeah.
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 So he was there, and the Kung bloke and his kid. You remember at the Panda Plan, there was a bloke doing real Kung, and his kid was doing nunchucks and all that.
Yes,
Those two
that's
were
right. Oh,
there.
they were there as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, must bloke. Let me think. Was there anyone else that really sticks out that we know? Well, I mean, yeah, Selway.
Oh, Selway. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, in an incredibly uplifting, good mood.
That's good.
Smiles a lot.
Vibes.
Yeah, brilliant. Lovely energy
Okay.
from him is the truth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Had a nice
Was
laugh with him.
yeah? Was Matt there? The director, Matt.
Yes, Routledge was there. Yep,
He's
that's
Rouge there.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yep, he was
Then
there. Had a quick chat with him.
Mike
And
Fury. Mike Fury.
Fury, yeah, Fury was there. Yeah, good
Yeah.
ones, Rodders. Yeah, you're getting them all.
He was
Fury,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, and the other guy with him.
Fury's mate,
Yeah.
yeah, the
One who
taller
looks
one.
like what's his name, doesn't he? What's the guy's
What?
name?
Jake on film bloke, same.
Yes, I get them two mixed
Is
up,
he?
mate.
It's another same.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the clones of
that's
Jake.
the one.
It's the clones of
Yeah,
Jake, isn't it? Yeah,
that's
they look
exactly
very
right.
similar,
Yeah,
those two. Yeah.
and what's his name was there? Um, what's his name again? Gardner
Oh, Gardner
and
was there, was
Kathy.
he?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, Barry, did he turn up?
No Barry this time, but
No.
he was at the police story though.
Okay.
He'd got off the plane that same day and then went to police story.
Look at that. That's hard, isn't it?
Can't
That is
believe it.
hard. Yeah.
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 Marathon running in some country. I can't remember where he said.
Yeah.
Then coming home and coming straight to Police Story, yet
Oh,
you couldn't make it.
I missed that one again. I've missed 3 events. This is
But that's because
controversial,
you're
isn't
doing all
it?
the travelling.
That's right. Seeing the world. Yeah.
Good though, isn't it? All that
Oh, yeah.
travelling, no?
That's right. Yeah. I've got to do a shape at every place I go to. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, leopard's taken over the eagle now.
Yeah. Leopard in Monaco, mate. Got to be done.
Seen it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So then we went in, and they were doing the chats, and we went in, sat down. I told you I had what's his name next to me. That was an amazing surprise that Nathan walked in and sat next to me. That was brilliant.
Brilliant.
And then they had a little bit of chats beforehand. You know, they had like some behind the scenes stuff playing, and then they had some, you know, like making of sort of things. And then they had some of the actors, including Chan, coming up on the screen saying, you know, thanks UK audiences for
Yeah.
coming to see my new film and all that. So that was quite
Oh,
nice.
did our Jackie do the old thank you for watching, Chestnut?
Yeah.
Oh, that was on there, was it? Okay.
Mm. It's
Okay.
quite good. So I liked that. And then the film started. And as we said, you know, 2 hours 21, this film. And I'm going to say to you now, right, that for me, this film might as well be raw because I couldn't see the subs.
Oh, bloody hell.
Nothing. And I mean, nothing. Look, not, you know, like if you see a bit of the subs, you can make the sentence up.
Mm.
No, I
Yeah,
just had heads.
but this ain't the first time you watched the film Raw in the cinema.
It's not.
Drunken Tai Chi. Do you remember
She
that?
was raw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at the Scala, that was Raw,
Hmm.
and
Mm.
we were told it was Raw, and no one cared. Yeah.
But that's Kung, though.
Well, there
Real
you go.
Kung.
Yeah, but this is you got dialogue and drama in this, isn't you?
Right, and 2 hours 21.
That's a lot. Is that the longest Jackie ever? Has to be.
I can't think of one that's longer.
That's Bollywood levels, mate.
It
You know,
is, yeah, and no
that is
songs.
no songs, but yeah, exactly,
No
no
songs,
songs. Yeah,
right?
that's a long Jackie film, mate.
So it is, and it didn't feel long though. I was happy with the film, no problem. But yeah, it
No,
was raw. Towards maybe 3/4 in or something like that, people must have started fidgeting, and a gap emerged. You know,
yeah.
where they probably did this version. This hip hurts, so they went on to
Oh,
the other hip.
yeah, that's right.
These people did this, and it was like, you know, the old Moses business parted the sea, and I went, all right, I can read some subs now. So I had a little bit of stuff, but before that, it was no subs, and it's in Mandy, so I had no chance. You know, I didn't know what was going on, but again, like you said, I'm real at Raw, and I just
Yeah,
accepted it and went, well, whatever.
you had to accept it.
Well, I had no choice, yeah.
Yeah, you had to.
So
And,
sitting at the back was a bad one. That's one reason that sitting at the back was bad. It was raw, that film, for me.
yeah,
The other reason was there was somebody in front. He was directly in front of Dre. Paul Dre sitting here. I'm here. So it was this seat here. This guy, I, I should have counted. Now, when someone gets up, I've got to go to the toilet. He had announced it every time. It wasn't just getting up, it was getting up and chats. So if you're just getting up, you just get up and do what you need to do. But it wasn't. It was getting up. I've got to go to the toilet. Like that.
yeah. But why?
Right,
But
okay, no
why?
worries.
But why verbalize it?
I, maybe, well, I first of all, I thought, okay, because he's letting people know because it's a bit awkward getting in the
Is to get
way. And
up.
but it
Yeah.
ain't that. No, it ain't that. It ain't that. It ain't that. Because if he was bothered about getting in the way, then he wouldn't have got up, say, I
Yeah,
mean,
but
it was, I'd say definitely over 10 times. I
10.
mean, low. Over that. I should have counted. But you don't think to count when someone gets up. Oh, let me count how many times this bloke's gonna get up. So of course you don't. You just go, well, so what? A bloke's getting up, no big
10
deal.
times.
More, I reckon. I'll have to ask other people. I didn't count, but I'm telling you now it was loads.
That's
And
annoying, mate.
Justin said to me afterwards, I feel sorry for you, mate. I didn't know where he was sitting. He said, I feel sorry for you, mate, because you had. Should we say who it is? Anyway, no, let's not. Right? I don't know. What do you think? Should we say who it is? I mean, it's just
Nah,
having a
nah.
laugh, isn't it? No,
There you
leave it.
go.
Anyway, okay, leave it. Anyway, anyone who knows, right? Because, right, you could figure it out, even though I don't tell you. And anyone that knows, that experienced it, knows who it was, right? But Justin said to me, I feel sorry for you because that bloke constantly getting up and down all the way through. And I
Bloody
went, well,
hell. 10.
I said, well,
10.
how did you know? How did you know? How do you know? And he said, because he was sitting behind me and smashing my chair every time he got up and down.
Oh
He
no.
said, so I knew every time. So he didn't just do people behind, he'd done the bloke in front as well.
Well, so he should have been watching it at home, not me.
I was thinking, right, why do you go? This is public. You can't just do whatever you want. But
No,
you know, he just,
it's the old source, isn't it? But then again, it's no excuse though. Yeah,
it's the
10.
reason. It's not an excuse, but it is
Yeah,
partially the
that was the
reason.
reason. Yeah, it's the old beverage, isn't it?
Every time he got up, he had to tell you why. And
What?
then as the film went on, he then started to elaborate on the reasons. So then it was, I'm going to the toilet. I can't sit here no longer. I'm going to pray for some kung fu. This is crap, this film. So you got that loud as well.
So you were getting
Loud.
unwanted commentary? Oh
Yeah.
bloody hell!
Every time he went, he'd come back with like a handful of bottles of beers, making, clattering them like warriors. Da-da-dun, ba-brown, ba-brown, come out to play. It was that business going on, right? Da-da-dun. And just handing them out. But it was the chat. So when he came back, it
Oh
was like, there I
no!
go, yeah, there's yours, there's yours. Ah, and that reminds me of another bloke who was there. Hammer Horror bloke was there.
Oh, Hammer was there. Excellent.
Yeah.
I
And
ain't seen
he
him in a
got a
while.
beer every time. And I don't know if he wanted them.
What, he was just
I don't
buying?
think
What, he was just giving drinks out, was he?
he never asked. I'm telling you now, I'm certain that Hammer Bloke never asked. Because every time he got given one, I thought, he just had one like 10 minutes ago. And
That's
he'd just go,
crazy.
thanks. Yeah. So I don't know what
Bloody
that was about. Yeah. But he would say it. Oh, and there's one for you, all loud. And by the way, when he's handing these beers out, don't forget he's standing up
Yeah, but
still.
why is he knowing there's no Kung in it? I mean, okay, there's a lot of fighting in that film.
Thank you. There is,
What's he on
yeah.
about? What do you
Well,
want? Shapes in it? Kung? What you want? You're not going to get shapes in that film, mate.
I know he's 2025 and 71-year-old
Yeah,
Chan. What's going
yeah.
on?
It's modern action. It's more pub action, mate. Come on. There's lots of
Yeah,
fighting in that
well,
film. What's he on about? I don't know. Beverages,
so it
mate.
was not the best
Oh,
experience. I remember you saying to me, it's better watching it at something like this because it's something to look back on and remember. Where did you watch Shadows Ed? Oh, yeah, we went to that private screening in that 100-seat cinema in that hotel. And you're right. And I have to say, as much as it was crap, this getting up, getting down, and unwanted commentary, it's part of the story, isn't it?
yeah,
And that's
it's part of it. Yeah, yeah.
there was a bit where Dre went like this, right? There was 100% you knew there was a bit of fighting that's going to happen. And we will get to this, but this film, the fighting is bitty. So you get little bits, right? So you might get a couple of moves and then it'll go to someone on a radio or
Yeah,
in an headquarters.
that's
So
right.
when you
Yeah.
knew there was a bit
Mm.
coming, you could see Dre, he'd get excited, right? I mean, he's right next to me. You could see the body language, like, oh
You
my
can
God,
feel the glee. You can feel it.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is one thing that came out of his mouth, right? It was, you could tell something was about to happen. He went, "Oh, come on, mate." That was because he got up at that point.
Oh
Yeah,
no, that's bad.
I heard it. I
Oh,
heard
so
it.
he
Come
actually
on,
said
mate.
it.
It was real stress. You know what it was? Stress.
Yeah,
It's stress. Yeah.
that's
And of
annoying.
course, once he realised, oh, hang on, there's Kung about to start. Of course, he then stopped going and then turned back and sat down, which means you missed the bit because he didn't
Oh
just go. He went
no.
and then didn't go and then stood and then back. Yeah.
So he had 10
Anyway.
times he done it. That's
I mean, listen, I think I'm being kind with 10.
well, it might have
I
been
think it might
more.
have been more. It was a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. Might have been more. Anyway, so I got Raw and you know, that version as well. So
So interference and war. Bloody
mm,
hell.
mm.
Wow.
So
Mm.
maybe you did have a better experience watching this film.
Well,
I
it's
don't
less
know. But
stressful. Well, I might have watched it in. Well, I might have been moody beforehand, but I might have been in a bit mood beforehand. But I just put it on. And I thought, okay, I'll just do it at the same time. I can't get
right.
there. I accepted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you have to. There's always a point where you have to go. That's it. It's done.
It's done.
It's finished.
Yeah.
And once you do accept it, you get over it, and you go, all right, forget it. So what? It's only a film at the cinema. It ain't a big deal, and it ain't. To be honest, it's nice to
Yeah,
go,
yeah,
but it's
but it
just
wasn't just about the film, it's about seeing you guys, isn't it, as well?
agreed. Yeah,
Yeah, because thing is,
yeah,
when
it
I went to
is.
that queue on the way when I went to that station, I didn't just walk past it, I did stand there for about
Mm.
3 minutes. I was looking at that queue and I was thinking, can I? Shall I? But then the queue wasn't moving while I was there, and I thought, well, this ain't looking too good here. And then I just made a decision.
Yeah, I
You
know, but
know,
3 minutes. 3 minutes is a bit weird, isn't it?
people have been queuing since 11 o'clock though.
That you know what is true. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and don't forget the queue wasn't moving, but the queue was only going to the platform, and then there was a and then the trains were delayed and cancelled anyway.
and you made the best point you made was what about getting back? You got to get home.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was that bit
So
when I went, okay, like when you said that, I thought, yes, fair enough. He's gonna have to
it was
cave in
hard.
and give up.
It was hard. It was hard. It was a decision. I was actually going off thinking, can I? Shall I? But then when it wasn't moving, I thought, I'm not going to get there. And I might have got there late as well. I might have walked in late.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
And there's no other routes. Even if there is other routes, remember everyone is trying to get somewhere.
I
So
know.
whatever the taxis, the Ubers, the buses, it's all going to be rammed.
Yeah, it was
Everything
just chaos. It was just chaos. That's,
chaos. Yeah.
it's just chaos,
What
mate.
I
But
say in situations like that is, it's the reason it was chaos and busy and
yeah,
queues and that is not good. And I'm just glad that you're all right, and that's the main thing, right?
yeah.
So,
I think because I was so excited, because I actually was getting quite excited about that Monday. I was actually getting
mm,
quite excited about it
yeah,
because I knew this
mm.
film actually looked good. And obviously, we ain't seen each other for a while, have we? Like in abundance, you know what I mean? Like everyone
It's
together.
been, yeah, it's true. Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah,
And there was quite a there was quite good energy around this one, wasn't there? Like just to
there
see it.
was.
Yeah.
It got everyone out. Oh, Ben Lewis, there's another bloke.
Ben. Oh, Ben come.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Ben
Cool.
was there. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if I've missed anyone. I mean, obviously I have, but I don't know everyone, do I? I mean, there's loads of people I don't know. You remember the bloke that won the competition at Panda Plan? He won the signed Chan book.
Oh yeah, he was there, was he?
He was there with his mate. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So he was there. So it was a bit. So these blokes, like they've got like the
Hmm.
CineAsia connection type thing, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Because there was quite a few Panda blokes there.
Was there anybody from Fighting Spirit there?
Yeah, Sue.
Oh, Sue was there. Okay.
Yeah, well, see, it's good that you said that because I saw her only out afterwards, not outside, but outside of the cinema bit in the foyer bit. I saw her, but I didn't get to speak to her. So yes, she was there, but I didn't see her beforehand. Remember, I was there early, before
Or
anyone else
maybe
got
she
there.
went there in hope as well, didn't get in.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, like I
So there
said,
you
she
go.
got there and I didn't. So, well, yeah,
This is the thing. It seems like a lot of people got there and you didn't.
I know.
Yeah, you did. You did your best. 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Tried your hardest.
I tried my hardest, yeah.
Yeah.
And I bought my ticket beforehand, don't you? I bought my ticket in the morning, mate.
Is that the train ticket you meant? Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that. I bought
I
that in the
thought you meant that
morning,
on the message. Yeah, that's bad. That
so I got done with
not
that.
cheap.
No,
Yeah,
that was 20. That's 24 quid from there.
there you go. Yeah, bad.
So,
But
so
yeah, a lot of money to travel. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
yeah, I got done, mate. So it is
you
what
ain't
it
getting
is, isn't
that
it?
back. Even if you try and get it back, they make it
It's
too hard to
grief.
get
It's
back, and they
grief.
don't care. Yeah, it's too much.
No.
Yeah, they know that though. They make it too much grief.
Mhm.
You got to fill this form out, and you got to wait 20 years, and then you might get like 10%
No,
of it back.
no, I
They
gave up
make
on
you
that.
go forget it.
I just accepted it. Yeah,
Yeah, I know. After 3 minutes, anyway.
yeah.
So you said there was a lot of energy, good energy, a buzz around this
There
film.
was big
Uh,
buzz.
so let's get into it. We've both seen the film now. Obviously, my version was raw, and your version was, well, I mean, I don't know what yours was, but it had subs and all
There
that,
were
didn't it?
snubs. Yeah, yeah. They're
It was
quite small.
subs.
Quite small though.
The subs are stacked. You get Ingers and then you get Chinese subs. I could see the Chinese subs because they were on top,
Oh,
but I was like, I can't understand the Chinese and I can't read Chinese either, so I got done there.
yeah.
But,
But they were small subs though. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. What did you think of this film then?
I actually, well, thinking this film, I quite enjoyed it, but I do think Tony stole it.
Team Jackie, Team Cafe, which one? And I was all like, well, of course, Chan. And of course, Chan. I was thinking, come on, ask me. You said you was going to ask me. And I would have done a change and gone, no, Learn Cafe all the way.
No,
Best.
It was Tony. He was wicked, mate. And
Well
I
good.
liked his voice as well. He had a wicked voice. He had a wicked voice as
Yeah.
well.
Everything was brilliant
He
about
was
him. He was roaring.
he was dangerous, wasn't he?
Yeah,
You just felt that he was just dangerous. I mean, he was unstoppable.
he was
I mean,
unstoppable.
how
Yeah.
many people did he take out in that film? How many?
It's mad. Well, didn't he say there was 200 cops that went to do him and he'd
Yeah, he
done a
said
lot?
that, and he said it
Sure, it was
smiling as well,
200.
didn't
Yeah.
he?
That
But
scene, I was thinking to myself, what are you talking about? He can't do all these. And then it showed it. It's like, oh, he did do them all then. Yeah,
he did.
he done them all.
So he done
Yeah.
200 beforehand. So he was slacking on this film then because he didn't do 200 in this, but he did a lot. You know what I mean? So, but no, he was impressive. I think even the young
Interesting
guys,
character.
yeah, I
Like
did like
Wolf
when he was dressed
something.
in all black with that. They had that
Yeah,
nice
yeah, yeah.
jacket on. Yeah, yeah,
Exactly. And
yeah.
and he what is he's called Wolf Bloke or something. What was he called? Let me see if I can.
Well, on my
Oh,
subs, he was
Wolf
called,
King.
yeah, but on my subs he was called Shadow.
Agreed. Now you've said that because they kept saying things on the CCTV or they'd radio and go, the shadows appeared.
Yeah,
But that may be because that's their code word for him. Remember,
yeah,
I had Raw.
yeah. 'Cause I think he
It
was
might be
Wolf,
their
but
police word for him.
yeah, I think the
But
police.
yeah,
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah, I think that was the police name for him. Yeah, Shadow.
I
That
think
was on the
so. Now
subs.
we're just
Yeah,
thinking about it. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
They referred to him as that, but I
That's
think
what
he's
I mean.
credited as Wolf King.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he was a kniff bloke, as we were saying, and it was like that was part of his hand. He never let go of that kniff. There were nothing. There were no like real fist and boot. It was
yeah.
kniff all the way, wasn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and the knives, all close contact, wasn't it?
Mm,
Yeah, but I
he's
did.
good, man.
Yeah, I must say, the young guys were quite good as well. At the start of the film, the other from his
That
gang, they
yeah,
were
that
good,
opening was good. Yeah,
really
yeah,
good. I mean, a lot of movement, a lot of jumping around,
mm,
of uppercuts, some good boot as well, some
yeah.
nice
They were
flicks.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah, they were good. And I worried at the start because when it opened and it had all the young blokes doing stuff, I thought, you do need to. We do need new talent, right? So I'm okay with them going, look, we trained up these blokes. They go to the Jackie Chan stunt camp and they're part of the stunt team, whoever they are, and we train them up because we need young blood or whatever.
yeah,
But really, I just want old Chan. And I was thinking, this is going to be, a new modern day 2025 China film with crap sounds, crap fights, and just loads of youngsters that I don't
mm,
know who are non-real at Kung, but have got massive Instagram followers or they're pop stars or something.
yeah,
That worried me when that
yeah,
opening. Even though I liked it,
yeah. Because
I
some of
thought
them
it was
did,
going to be all about them.
yeah, some of them did look a bit weak, didn't they? But you think, could they fight? And they actually could. But if that was like a few years back, you think, no, these guys can't fight. But these guys actually were. I think one of them was a taekwondo guy, a world taekwondo
Oh
guy.
yeah.
One of them, yeah. So I don't know
Oh
if he was a
well.
taekwondo champion or something, but I think I read something about it. I'm not sure. I don't know the guy's name, but one of them was a good kicker, definitely.
Taekwondo bloke
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Shadow's Edge Taekwondo
Yeah,
bloke. Yeah.
shadow boot. Yeah,
Shadow boot bloke, yeah, and so, but I was wrong. It wasn't all about them. It wasn't highlighting them. They were in it, but actually, those youngsters they took a real back seat in that
they
film.
did. Yeah,
It
they
was
were
the
in the
old
intro, but they
blokes that
did.
shone.
Was it
Yeah.
20 minutes Jackie came in? Was it longer than that? Was it about 20 minutes that he appeared?
Oh yeah. Yeah. He weren't in it straight away, was he? It took a
No, he
while
weren't. Yeah.
because they sort of called him in. Well, from what I could tell, they called him in for chats, innit? To try and help. They put all the pictures up on the screen and said, can you help us with this?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I had raw version. I guess he was a bloke who'd solved cases before, and they called him in
Yeah,
consultation
yeah,
version.
that's right. Hey, was that did you see Melvin Wong there? That was Melvin Wong, wasn't it?
Yeah, was that a wig he was wearing or what?
Yeah, he's got dodgy barnet he had on, didn't he? Oh,
He looked
Melvin.
mad, didn't he? He had a barnet like mine. This, the barnet I've got now. I don't know what this is. He had it like this, and it was funny, right? Because when he came on, right, I went, "Yes, Melvin." I didn't know he was in it, and in my head, I went, "He's Ingers though." And literally 2 seconds later, he started speaking Ingers.
He did, yeah,
I didn't need subs. I was like, "Yeah, go on,
yeah.
Melvin."
That's quite mad seeing him because I didn't know he was in that. I don't think anyone knew he was gonna be in that.
No, I don't think. Well, not that I've heard of. No,
No, I
nothing.
didn't know, yeah.
Yeah,
So he was like
good
obviously
though.
the cat. Obviously, he was like the top guy there. He was basically saying, "Look, you just do your job, please." That's that's basically his role, wasn't it? Just do
That's
your
all
job,
he did.
lads.
He's
Yeah,
like, "Listen, I don't want to hear this crap, and if you don't understand it in Mandarin, I'll just say it in English. Can you just do it,
just
please?"
do
Yeah,
it. Just do your job. Yeah, or get someone
yeah.
else to do it. Yeah.
Just
So
go and find them. That's it. You know, what's the matter
yeah.
with you? Why am I even sitting here? And
Mm.
it's funny because I said to Toby afterwards, I loved it that
Mm.
he was in it because I thought he was Ingers, and he did. He started speaking Ingers, and
Yeah.
Toby said to me, "Well, his Mandarin," he said, "was terrible." You know,
Mm.
it's like he could tell he couldn't handle it, so he just broke into Ingers. He didn't even know if it was scripted like that.
That's
He's just
hilarious.
struggling with this, so I just do
He
Ingers.
probably freestyled it. Yeah, I know.
I think
I
so.
think he
I
probably
think
did.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So yeah, that was funny. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, he was in it only a couple of times, but it was nice to see him. Another
Yeah,
old
good to
face.
see him. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And then obviously Jackie's when he appeared with when he's walking on them dogs. That was a bit mad, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
That was
that's when you
weird, isn't
first
it?
see him, innit?
And he's got the
Yeah.
shades on, isn't he? And he walks out about with about 10 dogs, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, because it starts off by showing him getting the chains ready, and it makes it look like he's doing a
Mm.
Rambo scene,
Yeah, he
loading
did,
up,
yeah, yeah.
chains in
And
all
then
the dust and all
and
that,
then
and then it
next
was
minute he
dogs.
comes with
Yeah,
the dogs, doesn't he? Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I liked that because it was Jackie's fun, isn't he?
yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't a comedy film, but I liked that. It's just like it's only a bit of
Mm,
fun. So yeah, I
yeah.
liked that. Yeah,
And
walking
then
the
obviously
dogs.
you
Yeah.
got the backstory with the obviously the girl in it. I don't know her name. Did she even smile in this film? What a miserable boat this
There was
one.
yeah she
It's
she
proper
did.
downgrade boat, wasn't it? It's just like it's like she had a screw face most of the film.
I don't know who she is. She's obviously a young actress,
Yeah.
probably a mainland one. That's why we don't know. And I think there was once I remember seeing her smile. Do you remember when he was in the car or
Oh,
in the
in
van?
the van. She smiled a little bit. Yeah,
Once he eventually
yeah,
said, "He ain't seen your face, so you can go out and you
yeah.
can do something now," because he was holding her back and she was getting
That's
young.
right.
And then she smiled like, "Oh, I can go and do something now."
Yeah,
And then she ruined it anyway. Done this
yeah,
version.
because I think
Do
yeah,
you
I do.
remember?
I think one of her I think one of the actors did say she's got a face like a whatever. I think one of the guys mentioned her boat, didn't he, in the film? He goes,
Well,
"You
I don't
don't
know, mate. It was
smile."
raw.
Well, he's raw, but he did say he did. So one guy did say, "You know, the guy. I think the guy that actually fought when they're in the gym.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That little
Oh,
scrap.
yeah.
That little scrap. He said something about her face. Like she doesn't smile or
Mm.
something on the subs. Yeah,
Well, he's right. She don't. So there you go. Maybe she was playing the character well and not
yeah,
supposed to be smiling.
yeah, yeah. Then obviously sort of
Wendy Zhang Zifeng is her name,
that's her
and
name.
I'm
Yeah.
not good at maths, but born in 2001. So there you go. If you want to do maths, that's not too hard, is it? That's
No.
24, is it?
Yeah, yeah. She's young then. Yeah.
22 films already, though.
Sorry. I
Yeah,
thought
she's
she
been
was.
in 22
I
films.
thought she was brand new.
First film she was in 2008 is called Wushu. So, all right, she's Kung then. That's that.
Oh, she's in that.
Yeah. And, yeah, I mean, obviously, she'd been very, very young then. That's at 2001. She'd been a little kid. Anyway,
That's not a Samo film, is it?
don't know. I've clicked on it and it's just spinning around. I wanted to see what it was, but it ain't loading. I mean, it might in a minute. Yeah, so you might have seen it. All the other stuff I've never heard of. I haven't seen that
I
old
thought she was.
Detective
I thought
Chinatown.
she was brand new, mate. I thought
Yeah.
that was her debut.
Yeah, well, it ain't. And don't forget, remember, these lists aren't always accurate. Remember, I said before about, oh, this bloke's been in nothing. You said, yeah, but he might have been in loads of TV and he might have been in Korean films. And it's true. I didn't consider that. It's right,
Yeah,
you know?
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so she was, I don't know.
I don't know.
She
I
was
mean,
all right.
she's all right. I mean, the action. Her action wasn't too bad when she fought
She's
the
just,
guy in the gym.
yeah,
You know,
I mean, that was all right. But
and then yeah, the
she
fight
was a
anyway
big
wasn't
part
too
of the
good.
film. She was one of the main
Yeah,
characters.
she's quite a big
But
part,
she
wasn't she?
weren't that annoying. She wasn't. So she was in it loads, but she didn't really get in the way. That's what I'm gonna say. She didn't get
Yeah.
in the way.
Because I think with this film, from the start, you might have thought they were going to get in the way, but that wasn't the case. When Jackie come, it was kind of focused on him, didn't it? And obviously him and Tony, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
because he could have got out of control, but they balanced it right out, didn't they? So
And I only knew that those. So the other key characters were the two. They were two brothers, right?
Yeah,
I only knew that because remember it's Raw. Because at the end there was three of them. There's a third sibling or triplet or something
yeah,
coming later to try and make a part two.
yeah.
But so yeah, those two brothers, they were the other key characters really because they were in it the whole way through,
Oh, that's right.
pretty much.
Yeah, when Tony when Tony turned up and he battered them, didn't he? When he
Yeah,
yeah, after the mission,
yeah,
he goes, "Oh, you was getting sloppy," and he battered them, mate,
yeah,
and pulled a knife on them.
yeah. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
letting them
yeah.
know. Listen, that went in that box, but it could have gone in your eye. You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying. Yeah,
So
and then the next scene, he was making them chicken. I thought, what the
yeah,
fuck,
that's
yes?
yeah, yeah, quite good. Now, I don't know. I'm not really into surveillance and cameras and stuff like that, and films with that sort of stuff in. But I got lucky with this because what I really hate is films that are shot. I know all films are shot through a camera, but films that are shot through a camera and then there's someone videoing and then it keeps showing
Mm,
you the video of. I hate that.
yeah, yeah.
I hate that kind of stuff like
Mm.
Cloverfield and what's the one in the
Oh,
woods?
what they call it?
Blair Witch.
What they call it? Camera? What they call it? Found footage?
I
Yeah, I
don't
know what you
like that.
mean.
I don't
Nah,
like that stuff. But it
mm,
wasn't that.
nah,
It
nah.
was okay. I got lucky with that because I was worried that I don't. I said to Dre, I don't like surveillance cameras and all that. But
Yeah,
it was okay.
yeah,
And
I like they were showing all the trickery with putting you thought someone was there, but they weren't, and they put the fake card, didn't they?
yeah,
Yeah, and she was
mm,
going, "Well, why you not arrest them?" He's like, "Well, there's no one here." You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that was quite. I did like the technology. So I like the technology bit they were showing, like the trickery you could do
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah,
But strangely enough, considering it wasn't just made in 2025. It was a modern film. Like you said,
mm,
it was technology based and stuff.
yeah,
And but that was what was surprising to me, considering it was such a modern film, expensive film, big
yeah,
budget,
yeah,
made in 2025, technology film. So you can make a film in 2025, but it can be set in God knows what year, right? But it
yeah.
wasn't. It was set in times, and I went, considering this, it's not very green screeny CGI.
No.
It's pretty good.
Well, there was one bit when the guy fell down, when the guy jumped down and he fell onto the inflatable thing. Do you remember that? Yeah, when the guys they parachuted off the building, yeah,
Yes,
and then the other
that's it.
guy, the
Yeah,
police guy, fell down.
yeah,
That was CGI when he hit the thing. That was pretty crap. But that was the
yeah,
only one. But that's the only bit I really noticed like that. And
yeah.
I think the odd car stunt was CGI as well. The odd car bit,
It's gonna
on
be,
but it wasn't
but it
that bad. I
wasn't.
mean, it wasn't the
No.
majority. No, it wasn't.
No. So I was pretty surprised that given the era we're talking about
Yeah,
and how modern the film was, I thought this is, this
mm,
could have been more marvelly and could have been graphs all the way. But
that's
you
what
know
I'm
what?
saying.
It was good. I liked this film. I didn't
Yeah,
find it boring, even though it was raw. I didn't
yeah,
find it boring.
mm,
I didn't find it overly long.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I mean, it was long, but what I'm saying, I wasn't bored.
mm,
I still was enjoying the film, and it did have action
yeah,
quite regularly throughout.
yeah. But I like the scenes with Tony. You know when they went for it, when Jackie was like with Tony, and he was like watching him, observing him, and they were doing stealth on each other, weren't they?
Yeah, I
And he
liked
sort of
that.
scanned him without him seeing. Yeah, I liked all that. Even when they went for dinner, and
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
he was
Yeah,
questioning the
pretending to
girl, saying,
be
"Oh, how'd you get
father and
an
daughter. Yeah,
injury? Yeah, how did you get an injury?" He was asking little questions in that. I did like that. That was quite
yeah,
a good scene. Yeah,
yeah. It
that
was
was a good
good. Yeah,
scene.
because it started out in the lift, didn't it? Where they went into the apartment and
Yeah,
Chan bit into a bit of fruit and it had a camera
yeah.
in it and he threw it in the corner.
Through the wonderful. Yeah, so
And
that scene was decent. That was all good. That was. Yeah.
yeah, that stuff in the house was good. And that ended up in quite a good fight, right? Because one of those younger brothers came in to smash
Oh, that
Chan
was a
in.
wicked fight. That was. Yeah, that was a good
Good,
fight.
wasn't it?
I like when he
Mm.
loaded his gun with his foot. And he kicked the thing, didn't he? The barrel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was quite a good fight
it's
scene
good.
actually.
It
Proper
was
rough
good.
house. And Jackie, he wasn't that doubled in that fight. He was doing most of it.
He was doing
He was
most
doing
of
a
it,
lot of the
yeah.
falls. You could
He
tell
did,
because
yeah.
obviously, Jackie's Barnet at the top now. It's getting a bit, it's going a bit at the top in it. He's Barnet, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
and you can
he is.
see
Yeah, no,
it.
you're right.
So when they were the fight scenes, you could see from the back, he wasn't a double. It was him.
Yeah, and they were finishing some of the rolls and the falls. So, when he was jumping through like I don't know, the kitchen window or whatever and landing, he was getting up from it and all that. He
Yeah,
did do he did a lot of it for
he did
sure.
a bit. He did a lot,
Yeah,
especially for his age as well. It's mad. He's doing more. He's doing more now, and he's 70. Was he 71 now? It's crazy, isn't it?
it's exactly what I thought. I was like, what has his excuse been? Because he could have been making films like this 10 years ago. Then
That's what I'm saying. I mean, and
why now?
he's the same director as Wydon.
Yeah, I remember you said. Yeah, I didn't know that, but you said
So
yeah.
what's all that about?
I mean,
That don't make sense either. I mean, this film feels like this don't even feel like a China film really. It feels like an old
it
Hong Kong
doesn't.
movie. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a China
No,
film.
it don't. Yeah, no, I agree, and I was pretty surprised, and it did make me. I always thought when Chan got old, I always thought you don't need to make crap films just because you're old. You're just old. Eastwood has been old for about 1,000 years, and he still makes
Exactly.
good films. And
Exactly.
when the role don't suit him, then he just directs it. He goes, "Well, there's no
Yeah.
role for me in it," so he
Yeah.
directs it. But when he's finds a role and he goes, "No, this needs to be played by an old bloke," then he's in it.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
wicked. It's like you don't have to be crap because you're old. You don't
I
have to
have
be
to be.
crap.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah,
Jackie now. I think he looks doing the more roughhouse stuff. I think doing the comedy fights at his age now. I just don't think it comes over. But in this one, it was
it's
more
better.
roughhouse. It was more pub style, more rough. You know what I mean? More rugged.
Yeah, it was better. Yeah,
Lots of trips. There's a lot of tripping legs, weren't there, in this film? Like tripping
yeah,
people up,
yeah.
and
You're true.
yeah, it was good, man.
But you're right, that works better because it feels more believable, right?
Yeah,
As in, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna get into scuffles. It's gonna get a bit tight. It's
yeah.
gonna get a bit rough
Mm.
and whatever. And you don't have to be wicked quoll shapes because he's an old bloke,
Oh, bloke
you
now,
know.
yeah.
So
But
it's
he's
okay that he's just gonna
yeah,
defend himself. That's what he
yeah.
looked like. He looked like a
No,
bloke who's defending himself, who's done a bit of like police self defense courses.
that's what I
That's what he
mean.
looked
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it was good.
So that was a good fight scene, and I
Mm.
like the way that guy left the scene
Oh, I loved that.
when he hovered down and he
Loved
landed and
it.
he just walked off as if it was nothing. See, little bits like
Fantastic.
that. I was surprised to see that in the new film.
Same,
That's the kind of thing you see in the 80s or whatever. But seeing it in that,
right?
I thought, yeah, that was wicked, that bit.
Because he
I
threw
actually,
them 2 wires and they
yeah,
clipped onto the thing. He went "Whoop," and it went
yeah.
ding ding,
And he hovered
and he
down
just flipped
and then just
over.
walked off casually. Yeah, yeah,
Wicked. And it actually looked amazing, that I
it
thought.
did. I actually
I
reacted to
liked
that.
that.
I actually did. I actually shouted at that. I actually reacted.
Because it was good.
It was weird.
That looked good.
I think I actually went wicked. I actually said that.
Well, I'm gonna say this, right? I genuinely loved that, and the bloke in front shouted out when that happened because, after that bomb walk off, then you get a little bit of quiet, don't you? So if anyone says something,
Yeah,
you're gonna hear it. And he said, I don't do swears, but he said that it was begins with Bollock. That's what he said after that bit, and I was like, no, that was brilliant. You
he
know what I
said
mean?
that.
Yeah.
I would have called security, mate. Nah, that's rubbish.
Ain't it a bad one though?
One of the best
And by
bits
the
of the
way,
film, mate.
yeah, and if you think that, that's okay. But again, as we've said, we're in a public space, and don't ruin it for other people. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, yeah. If you don't like it, keep
whatever.
it to
You can
yourself,
think
mate.
that. I got
No,
no problem with him thinking it, but
that bit was wicked, mate. That bit was
he's
wicked,
waiting for
mate.
Kung. That's what he's saying. He's waiting for Kung. He gets that bit and then calls it that. And I'm like,
That's
well,
what
that
I
was
mean.
actually brilliant.
Yeah, it was good, mate. So then you had the mad with those guys. They went to the police station, right? Those was it the
Hang on,
merc?
yeah.
Was that the bit where they come to take out Cham? Wasn't it? Yeah, the guys. Yeah, the mercenary guys. And they went to take.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, it's coming back to me now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
That was quite a good scene.
They smashed the police station to smithereens, didn't it? He's
Yeah,
basically mashed it up bad.
and
Yeah.
Jackie actually he actually rolled over that car, mate.
Yeah.
He did that.
Dre left his seat in that bit. I mean, he literally went up and then back down. I mean, it was
Excellent.
like a natural.
He
Yeah,
did that,
he was like
mate.
this, boom, and I think he said something. He's saying, "Yes." I mean, I mean, he really got done by
That's
that.
good
Yeah, he
because he
really got
weren't
done by that.
doubled. He did it.
He was good. Yeah, yeah.
He did that. And then he had that roughhouse fight with that guy, and then Jackie shot the guy, didn't he? But obviously, I didn't show it. You noticed that?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't normally see
yeah. He said,
You don't normally see Jackie kill people like that, do you, with a gun?
yeah. So that was done by design. Yeah,
So they thought, okay,
protector aside, is
we
that
won't
real? Then
show.
only
Yeah, we'll
protector.
let him do it, but we won't show it.
Interesting. I didn't
You just
really
heard
pick up on
you
that.
just heard the gunshot, didn't you?
I
And
picked
and
up
it
on
went
that
to the
he
girl.
done it, and I knew he done it, but I didn't think about that they
They weren't
didn't
gonna
show it
yeah,
because it
yeah,
was him.
and they showed the girl, didn't they? And then you heard the noise,
Mm,
you know what I mean?
interesting.
Because that's the same guy who said when he goes, "Oh, we there he is. We won't get paid if we don't kill him." That's what he said. That
That's
guy that
right.
he's yeah, the guy did say, "If we
Yeah, yeah.
don't kill him, we can't get paid." That was carnage in that. There was carnage in
It
that
was
police
crazy.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see. I like that they. I mean, I guess that's probably Chan that says things like that. Like, oh, yeah, yeah, okay, no worries. I'm going to do that, bloke. But yeah, you can't show it or whatever. I
I'm
like
sure.
that he's all these years and the amount of films this fella's been in, like basically been working non-stop. I like, see, I'm glad you brought it up because yes, I knew what had happened, but I didn't think about it that it wasn't shown because it was Chan. And you know what? I bloody love that because it's like he stays true to himself all
That's
this
what I'm
time
saying. All
later.
this time. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. They didn't show it. You just
I
heard the
like that.
gunshot. You just heard the gunshot. I thought, oh,
Mm.
okay, okay. I'm not. I see what he done. I see
Chan
what they
don't
done
do
there.
stuff like that.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. So
Good one.
yeah, and then
Mm.
obviously you had Tony. So you know all that crew that I was trying to kill Tony. Was that
Mm.
part? They weren't part of his clan, was it? What were those guys then?
I know. I thought he said that. Well, I don't know. Didn't he say it that? But he just smashed up loads of police blokes. I thought they were policemen, but I don't
No,
know. Why was there so many?
that was from Triad Gang, wasn't it? I thought
And how did he do them? Or it's Raw, remember? I don't know. How did he do them all?
he
I mean,
done
it
them
was
bad, mate.
with one little kniff.
I know. Yeah, that guy had no gun. This was pure knife work. That was pure daggers eight, mate. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tell you what, Ease was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. You know, there was bits, at the end when they had him in handcuffs, he would sort of roar and go, "Ah," and things like that. He was
oh,
just excellent, man. He really,
yeah.
really good in that.
When he
And
knifed that
right, you
guy's wrist, when he went round it,
yeah,
he
that's
cut
right, yeah.
round.
Yeah.
That was nasty, mate.
But you
But
have
the
to
thing is,
do things well, hang on. He has to do things like that because he's got so many assailants. He's got to do deadly blows. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, they're just going to keep coming.
so I'm saying, yeah. I
So
mean,
he's
he
got to
got
do
stabbed
deadly
quite
stuff.
he got stabbed quite a lot in that fight, and he was still going, mate.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, it didn't mean anything. Yeah,
He got
because
chopped
he
in the
had
back
the
as well. Yeah, he got chopped in the back,
he did.
and
Yeah,
he
but
took
he's
out.
got the mad. He's got the mad energy in it. It was just like
Yeah,
don't
and
matter.
then after
Even
all
when he got
that,
blown up, he never got done.
yeah, then after that, he had to fight the other guy. The other guy, the young guy with him. He said
That's
he was
right.
his
Yeah,
favourite. He said it was his favourite, innit?
he still
So he
done
had
him.
to fight. Yeah, he's all done. Yeah. So
He
do you
just
remember when he got hurt? Do you remember when he tied up he tied up his leg? That mad scream he did.
yes, yes, I
That
do
scream
remember the
was
man. I love that though.
that was a mad scream, mate.
Woo! It's like a
Yeah,
wolf. He did. Hey, he's now we know he's called Wolf King. He
yeah,
did like a rampage,
he
Quentin
did.
Rampage. Actually went. Woo!
That
Ah,
was
that was
mad, wasn't it?
amazing.
That was mad. That I never seen that before. That was different. That was different.
But you see, for me, that's what, like you said earlier. You just said, "Oh, it didn't feel like a mainland film." That's the stuff. And the two
Yeah,
young blokes who did the shadow kung behind each other, one behind each other, and then he
yeah.
went and flipped up and sat on the shelf with like the tea
Yes.
towels or whatever.
That's old. See, that's 80s. That's 80s Hong Kong. That is, mate.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
they're
So
doing
is that raw.
they're doing the synchronized movement. The guys
Loved
behind
it.
him, and they were doing, and it showed, and
Loved
he
it.
actually went to the footwork, didn't it? And they were doing the
Loved
same
it.
footwork. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I think that director was
Wicked.
definitely a Hong Kong fan, Hong Kong movie fan,
100%.
definitely. Because he was
Because
that was a
in
lot
that,
of
they also had there was also look, the fight, the hits and the whatever and the block sound effects, they were just modern, whatever, basics, no worries. But when that shadowy bit where they did the footworks behind each other, there were noises, there was roars.
yeah,
Wow. There was no animal noises. And I went, right, this is Kung, this is throwback stuff.
yeah,
So there's something going on there for sure. It was good
yeah.
that.
It was good, yeah. But there on the subtitles. There was a bit where I think it was like a code name. Was it Spice? No, they said Spice Girl. Spice Girl was said
Oh yeah, yeah, they all had these nicknames, Piggy,
Piggy, but
Spice Girl. There
there
was
was
a
Spice
Spice Girl
Girl,
one,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So I could
Yeah.
read them a little bit then, yeah.
Mm.
Listen, I've got complaints about the fights, though. A lot of the action in it, I had no problem with the amount of action. There was a lot of action for a new film. There was a hell of a lot of action. And if we think back to old 80s Hong Kong films, it got to the stage, and you'll know this, where there just tended to be three fights. One to a bit of opening towards the beginning,
Yeah,
something midway, and then a big last fight. There were never loads of fights in, say, what Police Story then is a
yeah, or
perfect
even like
example. It doesn't have
Armor
loads of
God,
fights.
few
I'm a god.
skirmishes, really 3 fights really. You think
Free.
about
It's
it.
got the action at the beginning.
Yeah,
You know, it's got a little tiny bit. You know, where the woman's shooting at his feet, and he's got a couple of monks, and it's only a
yeah, it's
little bit
a
though.
little scraps, yeah, little
Then we got
scraps, yeah.
then we got the major. Then we got the bit where they break into the monastery with Alan Tam and a bit of wood round the head, and he,
That's
like you
right.
say, he flips up and does a kick off the rock. Then you got the major fight with all the monks and the Dowski. That's obviously the best bit. Jackie,
Mm.
this time we're really leaving now. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, yeah, then he brought back down, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're flipping a best. I love that fight. It's one of my favourite Chan
I
fights.
actually
And
watched
then
that.
you've obviously
I
got
watched that the
Batman
other
after.
day. I actually watched some of that the other day because I'm actually
Best.
compiling. I'm actually compiling Jackie running. I'm I'm doing a Jackie running
Running
compilation.
version.
Of
He's
just
good
him
at
running.
running.
That's why I'm doing one. And obviously, I was just
Good acting.
looking to see
And real
how he
run.
was running. Well, Police Story 2 running is the best.
Oh yeah, in the tunnel with the bomb bit and the
Yeah,
run. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
it's good
amazing. Yeah.
running that.
It's
Yeah,
real. That's why.
yeah,
It's
so
real. It's real out of breath. It's real muss. You can see the muss. You
yeah,
see veins in his
yeah,
neck. But it's acting. He when he runs, it's real
yeah.
running. And of
So I was
course, you did
compiling
spoiler
that, and
suit,
obviously I
police
had to go.
story, speedy leg.
I was looking at Armor God to see what was in there I could take out. So I was just so that's my little thing at the moment I'm doing. So I don't normally
Running.
announce that, but I just normally just throw it out there. But that's what I've been doing at the moment. So
Love it. Yeah, good one. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, it's been announced. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
But
been
obviously,
announced. Preview.
I probably can't compile this one though. If there's one in this one, because it's not out yet, is it? So
Oh yeah. Well, he wouldn't be out exactly. We have to wait
yeah,
till
no.
it actually comes
Wait
out
till it comes.
on.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So we can't compile that. Yeah,
can't compile that one.
you
No.
could though because of the RDV.
Well, that is
So
true.
yeah,
Yes.
the complaint I have about the action in this film, because I did think it was good, and I did think there was plenty of it. Actually, more action than than there is normally in films. Twilight sort of changed that a bit, and that had quite a bit of action in it, and that was a good throwback.
Yeah.
And this, let's face it, I'll stick on the action. The thing I didn't like about the action, it was too bitty for me. So they'd go bomb, ba bomb, ba bomb, ba bomb, and then it'd go back to the control center, going, "Yeah, he's on camera number." Remember, it's raw. So I don't know
Oh
what they're saying.
yeah.
He's on camera
With
number
the
4.
two, that happened with the two guys, and it synchronized guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Stop
quite
cutting
annoying.
away from it.
Yeah, that was a bit annoying. That was a bit annoying.
Little bit, then
It,
chat. Then little
it,
bit,
yeah,
then chat. And then another little bit. It's like, that's not a fight.
yeah,
That
but
needs
that
to
was
be sewn together.
that's the mainland bit slipping in there.
And like that.
Yeah, that's the
To
mainland.
me, those fights, I
Mm,
tell you what, you do an edit, cut all that chat out, and you sew them together. I will leave that to you. Sew that
yeah,
together, and I bet you the fights are way better without all the bits in between. All the
yeah,
bit, stop,
mm,
stop interrupting the fights.
yeah.
There was a lot of
Yeah,
interruption until the end. There was
it's,
too much
there was.
interruption.
Yeah, but that edit's already been done, Steve. Though, so yeah.
Oh,
But I just did that just to watch at home. That's not going to go out that one.
oh, brilliant! And then even the bits in the police station with the car roll and that, it's kept getting interrupted. Don't interrupt the energy. So the energy would go, bam, 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 and then it would just drop because they'd go, yeah, yeah, you're doing good there, or he's on camera 4,
Yeah,
and
because he
go
was
here, go
talking.
there, and
Yeah, he was talking while he was fighting, wasn't he? I was like, that was a bit annoying. But
that
that
was
was
crap. That bit where he was having a chat.
yeah. He
That
goes, yeah,
what
I'm
was that?
fighting.
He
Yeah,
there
because I'm
was
fighting
something.
Pigsy. I keep them busy. I'm fighting Pigsy, and I'm keeping them busy. So you carry on.
Yeah, that was the
Oh,
pole bit with the tumble dryers, the washing machines. It was in that bit, I think. Yeah, and he was letting them know, you go and do this while I take care of these chats.
no, they're fighting. Just show the fight scene. Because that fight
Mm,
wasn't short either. So why don't you just let the whole thing just leave it? You know.
leave it, leave it.
But the pole bit was good though. That come out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. And it was a weird. What was that pole? It was like all connected up.
I don't know. I
Like
don't know
a.
what it was.
Where did he get it?
It was just on the
I
floor,
don't
wasn't it?
remember where he even got it from.
It was just there, mate. I don't know what it was though. It was weird, but it was good to see Jackie do some pole work though. You don't see that. You ain't
Weren't
seen
it
that in
good?
years.
Yeah,
Oh, did Paul?
weren't it?
Paul must have reacted to that, surely.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you could feel the hairs on his neck. He was moving. That's what I'm saying. Whenever
That's
things like that
good.
happen, he was going.
That's good. I love it.
Oh,
I love
but
it.
that was good. You know, it started out with a long pole, and he was just doing some really run of the mill bomb, 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 bomb in between each bloke.
Yeah,
He run of the mill, and then but once he got that weird connected up pole,
yeah.
then he actually started doing kung with that.
He
But
did.
as you said, Rough House version was good.
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and then
liked
obviously
that.
he had a bit, and then he had a little bit of comedy when he put him in the dryer, didn't he? In the
Yeah, but
tumble
it was all
dryer.
right.
That was all right though. But
It was all
obviously
right.
that wasn't. They just threw that in there, obviously. But there was only two. There wasn't much of that, was there? Much of the
No.
comedy elements. And then
Yeah,
obviously,
Chan is, as we know, Chan is a bomb, bomb, bomb. Ah, he's
yeah,
that version. That weren't in it.
no,
There
no,
wasn't that. He didn't
not
do
at
that.
all. And then obviously, Tony in that police van, yeah,
Oh yeah, when he was sitting there and he gave him the phone
it
and he was
destroyed
making a
him.
phone call and he used that as a distraction method, didn't he? He was handcuffed
And then he
and
broke that
he
bloke's arm, didn't
phone
he?
and then
He didn't have to do that. That guy was already out, mate. And he went and he got his leg, didn't he? He broke his arm.
bad, yeah. But he's a ruthless bloke.
Yeah,
And it's
he
funny,
is.
right? At the end, it's funny because at the end they did the version of, the girl got him and Chan gave the handcuffs and said, you can handcuff him or whatever. And then the thing over the radio, the Wolf King, he's been captured, or Shadow Bloke, he's been captured. And they were all like, yeah. And I went, no, he got captured. He was in handcuffs earlier in that van
Yeah, and he got out,
and he
mate.
got out
Yeah,
and he
he
smashed
smashed them
Steve.
all.
So
There's about eight
ain't no
blokes in that.
cheering.
About six blokes in that van, weren't there? He done them
He's in
all.
a van with all like armed police, and he's
Done,
still done them all,
done them all.
handcuffed.
Done them all. And then obviously the end fight with Jackie. Yeah, no, that waiter, that rude waiter.
Oh yeah, no, that was crap, man. He said, "Can you use the other door?" Hey!
Thing is, he done him straight away. He
Instant,
he done that guy straight
instant.
away.
He was holding stuff, just saying to him, "You mind using the other door, mate?" Oh, bad.
And then that was rough house. That fight. That was
Yeah.
rough
Well,
house,
look,
mate.
before that fight though, when he had a fight with the young, I don't know, he kind of treated them as his sons, didn't he? The two
Yeah,
young brothers. When he had the fight with him, because that was a powers fight. When they blew the place up, and
yeah,
he basically used his body as a shield and all the rubble, and then just pushed him off
mm,
him and got up, which I
yeah.
loved.
Yeah, but
Brilliant.
I like when he was standing there in his vest. He had like a vest top on, and he was like that,
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
he?
right. Yeah, the arms out. Yeah, that's
And
right.
he looked
Yeah.
mad. He looked mad.
Yeah, all old and mashed up. But
Yeah,
yeah, he looked wicked, man. But
yeah,
that bit, when I saw that fight and that fight ended, I had to look at the time because I was about to go, right, I've got a big complaint about this film. Chan and him never had a fight. And then I looked at the time and went, wow, I've got 40 minutes left or whatever.
yes, I'm saying,
And
yeah,
and then they had a fight. And I went,
yeah.
right, respect. Two old blokes had a fight.
Had
And
a
it was
fight,
good.
yeah, that was
It was
good.
good.
So
And it was uninterrupted, Rodney. I believe it was probably the only uninterrupted fight that didn't have the cutaways.
no,
A
none.
tiny bit
Straight
with the
in,
woman,
mate.
when
Yeah,
she came to, tiny
yeah,
bit,
little
a
bit.
tiny bit. But then she
Well,
joined the fight, so it wasn't interrupted, that one.
yeah, but I noticed with Jackie, didn't he? Jackie had that. He had that meat cleaver, didn't he? I saw he got a
He
meat
did,
cleaver. And he was
but that was because you remember he had the knives in the house when he said, "Oh, well, used to be a
yeah,
chef."
those know your
So it's
knives.
kind of
Yeah,
like, yeah, I'm real at
yeah,
knife or
yeah,
whatever. Yeah, real at cleavers. Yeah,
yeah. And didn't he throw a hot kettle as well? Did he threw something? Didn't he?
like
Hot
that.
pot. Yeah,
Yeah. It looked good that, but it
yeah.
didn't really do much to him. But he was just see, I love that because when he threw that on him, he went and he just went
He felt it.
"Argh."
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that
made him
shot.
more angry.
You know that shot when they were both looking at each other, and then
Mm,
it was showing, and then I saw
yeah,
that wolf noise. That wolf noise came out again, didn't it? There was
that's what I'm saying. There was rules in this.
yeah, there was.
There were there were noises in it.
Yeah, but
There was
Tony's
stuff
boat,
there.
Tony's boat looked mad in that.
He was
His
brilliant.
face looked, he looked quite mad in
Yeah,
this film, mate.
he did. Toby said to me afterwards. He said he loved the scenes. There was a bit where he had escaped and he'd got some different clothes on. He put a cap on before he got to the last fight.
Yeah,
And Toby said he liked all those scenes, just the ones of him walking round.
yeah, he was
And I
wicked.
said, yeah, You could tell it was face just because of his legs. He went, "Yeah, I love the way he was walking."
He's walking, yeah.
I agree. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
good. Those scenes were
But
good.
yeah, but
Just walking
he did
down the
look
street.
smart when he had that black jacket on. He was all in black, wasn't
Yeah,
he? Yeah, no, yeah, that was before the big fight with the where he's fighting all of those guys.
that's right. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah. But I like the way he
yeah,
come up to him, didn't he? He come up to him, didn't he, with a knife, yeah. I like the way he went
yeah.
up to that first bloke. The first bloke was laughing at him like, "Who are you?" And then he just did that on him. Yeah. Yeah. I
You
love
never.
that bit.
I don't know if he ever even dropped that kniff. It was just constantly in his hand. But what did you think of the fight? So the last fight, they went upstairs into like the loft bit. That really looked like Drunken 2 under the train to me.
Yeah, I think that was the claustrophobic kind of
Yeah,
close contact. Yeah,
crushed.
that was
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
yeah, that was wicked, man.
Toby said he liked that because he said that for old blokes that's hard.
Because I saw behind the scenes of that. Obviously,
Crush the
make
legs,
it
and
look.
he's
Yeah,
right. You know,
you can
when
see
you're
Tony was.
old,
You can see
your
Tony was
hips and your
knackered.
knees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks
See?
hard to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
because don't forget Tony's not really. He's not really a screen fighter guy, really. That guy, that
Not
actor
not
there, that Tony. The other Tony is more kung. The other Tony was more kung. This one is
yeah,
more of
Learn
like an
QI,
actor.
yeah, that guy, yeah,
And he
the
was wicked in
grandmaster
this.
bloke, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think when they had done a press conference, I think Tony said, "Oh, so he said, Jackie, your acting's getting better, but my fighting's getting better in this." He said that on the press
Yeah,
conference.
thank you, yeah,
Yeah, he did
true
say
though.
that. He did say that. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, you know, I don't really like the whole stole the show thing, but I mean, if you're gonna use that line, then
yeah,
Learn stole it.
yeah. But I think they knew that Tony was good in this, and that's why they gave him a lot to do. I think they knew that he was good in this, man, and they thought it was run with this guy a bit, you know. But he was a
I
great
mean,
villain.
he was, yeah, he did brilliant with the role, but he also had the best role in it, you know what I
He
mean?
did, he did, he did.
He had
Yeah,
the best character in it,
yeah.
yeah.
And if you notice though, if someone was wounded, didn't it? He'd always put his finger in, wouldn't he? He did
Oh,
that.
yeah, that's right,
He
every
did that to
time.
Jackie, and he did that to the other guy, the young guy that he.
Yeah,
Yeah, he done
yeah,
it. But
stuck his
he
finger
done it on him.
in the wounds, yeah,
He
yeah.
done. I mean, Jackie got done bad.
Oh, yeah, he got a kniff in the neck and
Yeah,
everything,
but
yeah.
when Jackie when yeah when
Yeah,
he
he got that, yeah.
and then Jackie was kind of like this, and he couldn't really. He was covered in blood. Yeah, I mean Jackie got done in the
Yeah,
neck,
that's right.
mate. I mean, what? So Jackie lost. So basically, Jackie lost that fight.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
So when do
Well,
you
he
see
did,
that?
didn't he? Because
He,
he was all strapped up, and he
yeah,
said to the girl, "It's not that deep." I could read it by then because I got the
yeah,
part
but
under the
he lost
sea.
that fight.
Yeah, leave me. It's not that deep. I'll be all right. Go after him.
Yeah. So when's
And
the
then
last
next
time
shot,
you've
we
seen
got him with
Jackie
no
lose a
top and
fight in the
bandaged
end?
up.
Yeah, but when do you see Jackie lose and then fight?
Well, let's think about it in case we're wrong. No, Police Story, Dragon Lord, Young Master, Protector. If we think of all these films where he has a big last fight, does he ever lose?
Because what it is, those films there, he wasn't the better fighter, but he just he won on adrenaline, didn't he? Or just going nuts, or he
That's
might have
right.
drank something, or he got assisted in some way. But in this film
Okay.
here, he actually lost.
Yeah.
You don't see that.
Okay, but now I figured it out, right? Because obviously you're right. He don't lose last fights. I figured it out. He did on the surface, right? As in we saw him lose, but he didn't. He could have won. The reason he didn't is because he needed to leave it up to the girl to finish the job.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? He went, "No, that'll do. I could beat him, but if I do, then I'm the hero, and this ain't
yeah.
about me. I'm
That's
going to
true.
pass the baton to Boatface. You can take
Yeah,
care of it." So that's why he could have done him. I'm just letting
could
you
have
know.
done, but
He could have done.
his neck was a bit messy, mate.
Yeah, but it weren't that deep. He said he's all right. Don't worry about it. It's all
That's what he said though. But
good. Didn't Leung even laugh? Tony actually even laughed. You know when he got to the end bit with the coppers and he
he
saw
did.
Chan was still there. He was like, "Ah, you're still here."
And what's mad when they kind of cornered him, he still went for the girl, didn't he?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
still tried it again.
He did. That's right. Because they came out. Oh, now go and handcuff him
Yeah,
or whatever, and he was like,
yeah.
"Argh."
And plus, didn't he pull out another knife at the end? He had two, didn't he?
"Yes." Yeah, well, he had another knife. Yeah, I don't know where it came
Yeah,
from, but yeah, he snapped me.
but he didn't have two before in the other fights, did he?
Not that I could see. No.
So
What I noticed,
he had that stray knife, mate, on him the whole time.
because he's real at knife, isn't he? I mean, that's his move.
Yeah,
His move is
yeah,
sniff. That's it.
yeah.
What a good idea though for a character, because that means he didn't have to be so kung. He didn't have to be real martial arty.
Mm.
He could
Yeah,
be. It was all about the kniff, right? And
yeah,
the mad,
yeah.
the nutter
Yeah,
version.
yeah, 'cause he was special forces, wasn't he? That's what he said, that's what he was.
Well,
Special
I mean,
forces, yeah. So,
raw, innit?
I
So
did
I don't
notice
know.
one thing I forgot about. Do you remember the flashback where Ewan Guang got killed, the partner?
Yeah,
What was with the Jackie? I
non-real
think it was
Chan.
it's a completely different bloke.
The non-real Chan. That's what you're talking about. Now I needed help here because I was raw. I needed help with this, Rodney. What was that all about? He
No,
told you're talking about when
that
he
was
told the
supposed to be
story to
Jackie
the
Chan,
girl.
mate. It was a completely different. He looks older than Jackie in the flashback.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I was so confused with that
That
scene.
was
This is
crazy, mate. That
he
was a completely
he said
different bloke.
he was talking about what happened to her dad, right? Don't break protocol
Mm.
because I broke protocol to save a kid. This is the scene, right? To save a kid, and when I did that, your dad got done. So I was watching this and going, "That's meant to be Chan."
Supposed to be him, mate. A completely different bloke. I don't know what was
Real
going
bad.
on there. The thing is, they could have done some AI on him to make him look younger. They could
They
have
could
done.
have, because we've seen that with Samuel Jackson and all that,
Yeah.
and in
And the
Captain
Robert De Niro,
America,
isn't it?
Must
The
and
Robert
No
De
Must. We've
Niro
seen
film.
things,
Yeah. They could
but
have
would
done
we have
that.
liked that?
Yeah,
Would we have liked it?
but the scene would have been short though. Yeah, but they just threw a random bloke in there, right? Who looked
It
nothing
was
like
weird.
him. And I'm sure
Nothing.
he was darker as well, wasn't he?
Everything was weird.
Scene was crazy. I've noticed
It
Jackie always
was.
seems to. I noticed Jackie has Ewan Gong around a bit. Have you noticed that? Ewan Gong. He's in a few Jackie films later on. He always seems to
Yeah.
have that guy about. I mean,
Yeah. He's
I don't
Kung
know.
though, you know. He's
Well,
real
he's
Kung.
Kung. Oh, he's Raw Kung, but yeah, I think he was
Yeah.
in Ride On. Oh, obviously he's in the other film, is the other Karate Kid, isn't he? He fights him at the end, doesn't he?
Oh, what
The uncut version, they fight at the end, don't they?
or in the new one or the Jaden
No, the
Smith
one
one?
before, the one with other Karate
Oh, I
Kid.
don't remember. All right, was he in that as well? Was he? I don't
Yeah,
remember. Yeah.
he's the teacher. He's the bad teacher of the karate school, the kung
All
school.
right.
Yeah,
Well, okay. Well, I don't remember. Yeah.
but then,
Okay. Well, there you go.
there's
So it's
extended
his
fight.
mate then.
His extended fight scene where him and Jackie fight at the end, but they took it out of the one they
Have
showed
you
at the
seen
cinema.
it? Have you
It's on
seen it?
YouTube. It's on YouTube, isn't it? You can watch that.
Oh, you can see that fight.
You
Yeah.
can watch that fight. Yeah. So he
Oh
fights
right.
him at
Why
the
did they
end,
take it out?
but they took it out
Hmm.
of the release. Yeah, it's a bit stupid, isn't it? I mean, you take out an end fight with
Yeah, of
Jackie
all things to
Chan. What's
take
that
out.
about? Yeah.
Flipping film's called Karate Kid. It's a fight about martial arts, and you take a fight out.
Yeah, no, crazy. It was quite a good fight as well.
Stupid. So yeah, so he is in it. Yeah, and he's in this for like that's all he's in. Just that bit with the cap at the table, isn't it? Nothing else
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this film. He's not in.
This
He's
one,
not. He's
yeah.
only in it for that one scene, right?
And he
Oh yeah,
didn't
'cause he
speak
gets up.
either. He didn't speak in this either. He just got shot.
No, but he done good body language when he said, "Don't do it." You know, with he shook his head
Yeah.
as if to say, "Don't go and rescue that kid,
Don't.
because if
Yeah.
you do, I'm going to get
Yeah.
done." And he did get done.
But
And I like
that rumored Chan blow. I actually just laughed. I thought, is that really supposed to be Chan? Couldn't believe it,
in
mate.
this day and age, I couldn't believe it that they
I
couldn't
couldn't
find
believe it.
someone that looked
They
like him a
didn't
bit.
even try.
Why didn't they use JC Chan, his son?
They could have done.
That would have been all right. He'd have
Yeah,
been young enough.
but he seems to be banned, that guy, isn't he? I don't know what's going on
Yeah, I
there.
think so. Yeah, I don't think he's allowed on
I don't think he's
anything,
allowed on
is
sets,
he?
mate. I don't
No.
think. But they should
Yeah.
have got that Japanese guy who's like there's a Jackie clone. They could have got him for that bit.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, he's a bit comedy, but he'd have
Yeah,
to,
but
be serious
he's
for that
only got to
scene.
act and pretend say that. I mean, it's only
A
like
minute.
what a
Yeah.
short scene. They
That
got a
was
random
weird.
guy. I don't know what's going on there, mate. I thought what?
I thought I've been confused by subs and all. I went, it can't be, but I still figured it out and went, no, that's meant to be young Chan. He's not even young.
He's not even young, mate. He wasn't young at all.
Brilliant.
That was quite ghetto, actually. That was
Yeah.
that's that's something you
That's
probably see
strange.
in fantasy mission force, wouldn't you? That's the kind of thing you
Yeah.
see in that kind of film. I can't believe I was
When you,
seeing that in
yeah, right. Yeah, where they don't
2025.
care. That's like, oh, we don't care. Who cares? Just use anyone. Who cares?
See Hong Kong? That's Hong Kong, that isn't it? That was Hong Kong, that bit. That was Hong Kong, mate.
There you go. So maybe it's good then that it had that.
Yeah, I actually,
Yeah.
look, I see that. I didn't forget that scene. You know what I mean? That
No, I
stuck
mean
with
I
me. I
forgot
thought,
about it,
yeah,
but now you brought it up. It's like, oh yeah, there was a non-real Chan in it. And what was weird is after he told that story, and she tried to sort of, even though it was her dad that got done, she tried to sort of the silver lining version. Went, yeah, I know. Okay, it's crap. Thanks for telling me the story, but you did save that kid. And he went, no, I didn't.
no, I didn't actually. Yeah, that was dark,
Bad
wasn't it?
that.
That was
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah.
That was bad.
It was good because then Chan
They
got an
could have just
opportunity
said,
to do
"Oh, they
cries.
saved her." No, he goes, "No, she." Because we don't know what happened to her. I thought, bloody hell, that's a bit dark.
Yeah. So what happened to her then? I don't know.
I don't know.
Didn't save her.
That's what he said, mate. I thought that was dark, mate.
It was, yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
No, me
No,
neither.
no.
So Dark Chan, yeah. Well, yeah,
That's
Dark Face Chan and actually Dark Chan. It went with
that's
the
what I'm
actual
saying. Yeah,
colour of the bloke and
yeah.
all. Yeah, weird.
There's a lot of unexpected things in this film because it was better
Mm,
than. I wasn't expecting this film to be as good as it was, mate.
me
I
neither.
wasn't.
I don't care about. I mean, I hadn't even watched the trailer all the way through. I've seen the odd clip here and there, but I never studied trailers. I weren't
Yeah,
bothered. You know, to me, it's
yeah,
just
yeah. It looked
a
good from
new
well, it looked
Chan.
good from the trailer. Though. It looked good from the trailer, and
Right.
and
Yeah,
the trailer didn't. And the trailer didn't trick me. It didn't fool me. It actually was as good as I saw. You know.
that's rare. That
Yeah, because even the
because
bit when
trailers.
the guy that come to his flat, the bit where he had the gun and he done the disarming
Mm,
bit and the bit of rhythm there, wasn't it? And I thought, oh,
yes,
okay, that's Hong Kong style there.
it is.
Yeah,
But that fight was interrupted and all.
yeah, it was.
Kept cutting
Yeah,
away. They keep cutting away from it. They ruin those fights. So it could be
yeah,
better. So this is
yeah,
good, but it's good news because Chan. The thing about this, Chan or not, right? Okay, we're interested because it's a Hong Kong film. We're interested because it's a Jackie Chan Hong Kong film. We're interested because it's an action film. There's lots of reasons why we might have watched this film. But Chan or no Chan was a decent film.
yeah.
Doesn't have to make bad films. You don't, even if it's just a drama. Just being a drama, then no problem.
Well,
Or choreograph it. But as I remember I chatted to Toby about this. I was like, if Tommy Lee taught Chan how to do animal shapes, then why have Chan? Why Tommy Lee do the animal shapes? And he's the master of it. He taught him how to do it,
that's not.
and
Yeah.
and
Well, there you go.
it's everything. It's the bod, you know. Because I said it weren't like Chan's famous then. At that point, they weren't like, yeah, but we've got to have him do it because he's the star. It's like,
Yeah,
no, he ain't famous.
yeah. But Jackie has the package.
He's like
Yeah,
because they know,
yeah,
they know,
he's got the whole
they
package,
all
isn't it?
knew.
They knew.
Everyone knew that he's top qual. He said every time someone asked who's the best at this, it was
They
like
would say
Jackie.
him. They would say him. Yeah. Like I said, when we saw Cliff Lock in Hong Kong, and he
Mm,
showed us that
mm,
rare book, all right? Those
mm,
pictures, and Jackie was in those pictures, all right? So
mm.
Cliff Lock's got Jackie in pictures with in a Kung book.
Well, that's it then, isn't it?
That's reals. That's realness. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Because Locke ain't Locke
It's
to me
definitely not
ain't even
realness.
films.
Yeah,
He's Kung first, then films.
Cliff's real Kung. He's real Kung.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So obviously Paul needs to find that book, mate, because that was Rares. That's Jackie Rares. And only Cliff Lock's got that.
Why didn't you get some shots of it? You
Because
don't feel right
no,
doing
because
it, do you?
no, and I don't forget. I'm in front of Cliff Lock in his gym.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah,
do all that.
it throw you out.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
don't forget what was weird. I don't want to be up Cliff now, but when we finished talking, he was just staring at us and smiling, and that done me in, mate. If you ask
Mm.
Toby, he was looking at us, he was smiling, but it was the way he was looking at us. It was mad, mate. It was mad.
You felt something.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe he was looking for something in everyone's eye. He's looking.
He
He's
was
used to
looking.
seeing through
Yeah,
people, the
he was
soul.
looking.
I
Yeah.
think.
But those, yeah, he has some wicked pictures, man. Obviously, I didn't feel like to ask him to take pictures. I couldn't do that.
No, I
Just
know.
seeing
I
him, I couldn't
said
do
it
that.
because I want to see it, but I wouldn't have felt
We
comfortable
couldn't have
doing
done that.
anything about
No,
it either.
no. 'Cause I didn't know that Jackie. I didn't know that would be in there. You know. So yeah,
Mad.
Jackie knows a lot more than we. Well, that's crazy. Jackie, Jackie probably hasn't shown everything yet, and look what he's done. Yeah,
Agreed. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Because you know that there's a behind the scene where Jackie was doing some man mantis form, mate. Now, what films is he doing mantis in? I can't. Can you recall what mantis? What films was he doing
No,
mantis in? Exactly.
no, I can't think
He
of any
yeah
mantis films. He's five animals, and one of the five animals ain't praying
yeah.
mantis.
So obviously
So,
that behind the scenes he was doing some mad mantis form. So obviously holding back again.
but he needs to start,
Yeah,
showing it all. I mean,
but hasn't he given us enough, Steve? I mean, are we being selfish here? He's
it's
done
only out of love for the bloke and respect for the bloke that we want this stuff. But yeah, of course, he's given enough. He's given us everything.
too much, if you ask me.
Everything, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's why it's nasty when people
he's
smash the
nearly
old
given his
version.
life for us.
Correct. Yeah, many
Yeah,
times. Yeah, exactly.
but
Yeah,
although he didn't show it in film, he showed that mantis on that behind the scenes. It was Japan footage, was it Japanese footage? And he did some
right.
man mantis form. I thought, whoa. I remember Toby panicking at that when he saw that. That was mad, mate.
Well,
Yeah. So he's
listen. He's proper. There's no doubt about
yeah,
it. He's
and
proper.
weapons as well. I think he's held and weapons. He's probably one of the best at it, but obviously he doesn't show it all the time.
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't. You're right. Yeah.
yeah, you know. Oh, he
Well, look.
gave us a little teaser on Armour God 2, and that was a bit of a wind up. He thought
Yeah, it's not enough.
yeah, that was a wind up, mate. He did that form, and then nothing happened. I thought, why? See, little teasers,
Nothing.
you know. I think
He
that's to
didn't
show that
even
I can still
use it.
do it. I think that's to show, look, I can do it, but I won't. Yeah,
Yeah, like yeah. Don't like, remember this. It's like, yeah, we remember it, all right. But you're right. He's given us
yeah,
so much. You know what I
so
mean?
much, and he delivered in this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. This is the best deliverance in a long, long time. See, Samo, who's older than Chan, I believe, aged fighting screen version aged way slower. He was
yeah,
still doing. Samo was still doing good kung, good fights. SPL having a fight with
yeah,
Donich,
yeah,
wicked,
yeah.
and Chan had already like, well, he don't do good kung anymore.
Mm,
Whereas if you watch a Sammo Hung film, it's like he's still good though, old
yeah,
version.
yeah.
And
But I
that's
think
why I think you could still do it as well, Chan, but he weren't. And
no,
in
he
this,
weren't.
he's kind of done it.
They still done it, yeah. But what I'm saying is, this wasn't really. I think it's the comedy fights, man. I think age now. I think the comedy fights don't really because now he obviously he's a bit slower, and I don't think the comedy fights work with him now that
Well,
good
that's a
now.
good point, Rodney,
I don't
because
think it works
Samo
now.
isn't. Yeah, Samo
Yeah,
isn't comedy fights, and yeah, you're right. He did carry on for longer, doing more powers. And if you're old and you're doing comedy stuff, it's a bit of a joke, isn't it?
it's a bit of a joke. Yeah, running around
I know that's
and
what it's supposed to be, but it's more of a laughing at him,
yeah,
not
it
with
is.
him.
Yeah,
So maybe you're right. Maybe it's the comedy stuff.
no, man. He needs to
It's
go to
too
the
old to be doing it.
too old for doing that now. But obviously in this, he looked perfect, man.
Unless he changes the style, because Norman Wisdom was old and he was never anything but comedy. But look, it goes to show this definitely suited him. This
Mm,
this non-comedy version suited him. So yeah,
yeah,
he needs to think more down
yeah.
this road.
And obviously with this film here, although everyone else was violent, was he? You actually think about it, was he that violent in this film? His character. It's not everybody else was doing the violence,
No,
really.
not really. He's all
He
defensive,
he
really, wasn't
wasn't
he? Even in the
really,
kitchen, in his house, he weren't really violent.
not really,
He
no,
didn't break any limbs or nothing.
no. So
Yeah,
it's a
true.
violent
It's
film, but
Chan,
it
isn't it?
wasn't
Yeah.
Jackie doing it. Yeah,
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Yeah, it was all left up to left up to the baddie.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
liked
Yeah.
this film a lot. I
I
enjoyed the
do.
film, Jackie or not, I enjoyed it. I just think it was a good film, and there's no excuse, especially someone like him. He's so high profile. He
Mm,
shouldn't be in bad films, even if it's not an action film.
that's what I'm
He should
saying.
just
Yeah.
be good. And
I
this
think
was
they
good,
talk.
and I
Yeah.
hope it does well.
I hope he does. What? No. What? He cleaned up in China.
I see. Yeah,
Done
yeah.
well. Hopefully he will
That's
do
good
well
to
over
hear.
here. Hopefully, hopefully do well. But obviously, has he been promoted heavily here? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Peter sent over today, like all the cinemas that it was at and all that it's at, and it is showing in plenty. I don't know for how long, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
you know.
Well, this is
And this,
one of the
remember, Panda Plan was Inga's dubbed when we watched it. This was in
yeah.
Mandarin, so
That's what probably made that film harder to watch, mate.
was way worse, yeah, because of that, yeah. Shouldn't have been in Inga's, that crap.
No, because that was
And
bad
bad
dubbing.
English,
That.
couldn't even understand it.
Yeah, but like I said, that was more of a day out with the lads, mate. Than yeah,
No,
that was
it's all
more.
right. It is what it is, but,
It is what it is.
you know, this
But I can't
this one they
believe.
knew.
Yeah, but I'm saying I can't believe the same director did this and Ride On. That is insane to me.
Mm. Yeah, well, what else has he done, this bloke? He probably won't have done stuff that we know.
Yeah.
He's only directed 5 films.
And what are the others then?
Sorry, I Love You, Mountain Cry, Adoring, Ride On, and Shadow's Edge. Nothing else.
I don't even know them
Yeah,
other ones.
don't know, no.
Yeah, but he's done a good film here, so
You know what? It is good. I
it's good.
like this Shadow's Edge a lot.
It's good.
I really enjoyed it.
I'll watch it again. Actually, I'll actually watch it again.
Well, I have to watch it again so that I actually know what's going on. I mean, look, to be fair, people could go 2 hours 21 and it's got a load of dialogue. I essentially had it raw, and I still, you know, it was very visual.
Yeah.
It was very visual. So as you said, the disguises, the hiding, the this was there, not there. You know, I could still pick up on all that
Yeah,
stuff, even with
there's a lot going on. There wasn't really any dry spots in this, you know. You had a
no,
bit. But did anything really drag on in this?
I
Little,
don't think so.
I don't think it did.
No,
You
no, it's
know,
good.
the scenes with him and the girl that could have dragged that on, but obviously, then Tony was in those scenes, so that's what made it good as well.
Yeah,
Because you had him and Jackie and the girl, and then you had Tony in there, the villain, scoping them both out and all that sort
I
of
had
stuff.
no issue with any of those scenes.
Yeah,
Like I said, that girl, you know, she could have dragged that film down and got in the way, but she didn't get in the way. That's what
she
I'm
didn't.
saying.
She
She
didn't.
was all right,
Yeah, she didn't.
She
She didn't.
that's what can slow these things down. That's what I normally say. I go, "Oh, it was all right, but bloody hell, could have got rid of that." I don't know. I tell you what, there was no love interest stuff going on in here. One tiny bit between her and the young bloke. You know, he got done in the airport. He got
Yeah,
gigged up in
but
the
that's what
leg.
I'm saying. But he got done, mate. So look at that.
Got done.
They put a stop
But
to
yeah,
that,
that
didn't
was
they?
the only love interesty bit.
Yeah. There's none.
But you know, it wasn't crap. It was all right. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was actually a nice thing
Yeah, but
because it got
they could have dragged
right.
out the bit with, obviously because she was upset over her dad dying. They could have dragged that out because obviously that was what's going on. With Rydon when he has a problem with with his daughter in that one, wasn't it? And they dragged
Well, I've
that
never
out,
seen it.
and that was annoying, wasn't it? All that stuff.
Well, I've not seen it.
No, the other one, the Rydon.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Have you never seen it?
Well,
You
that's it.
know what?
Listen,
You,
I only do truths. I've not seen it.
I thought you watched what you've
No,
watched it, didn't you?
no. I've got it. I bought it on Blu-ray, going,
I,
oh, I've got to buy it. New channel. I've never watched it. Not because I don't want
I
to. I've
thought
just
you
not watched
so you weren't at the premiere then.
it. No, that was before you told me about stuff because I didn't know you. I saw
Oh,
shots
for
of
some
you.
reason I thought you was
I saw
there.
shots of the poster going, oh, Ryder, and I was like, damn it, why weren't I there? Yeah. No, I've
You
not
might
seen it.
like it.
I think I will like it because it's animal horse bloke.
You might actually like it.
I think I will.
But there was a lot of weeping in that film.
Well, I'm a bit of a Christ bloke though.
Yeah, but it's quite annoying in that one though.
Okay, well, and if it is, then it is. But I can't say because I've not seen it. It's
Okay.
it's on the list. I mean, it is weird that I've not seen it, but I ain't. I've also
I don't
couldn't
know.
watch
I actually
Vanguard.
thought you watched it. I thought you was at the premiere.
No,
Yeah, I'm getting
brilliant.
mixed up. I'm getting mixed up with that and Panda, aren't I?
Yeah, no, I wasn't at that.
Yes, I probably didn't know you. I didn't put. I might not have known you back then. Or
I
did I know
didn't
you
know you.
then?
Nope.
Oh, right.
But you're right. Once she said, "You're crap. You done my dad," there could have been such a
They
long
could have
scene
dragged
of
it. They could have
her
dragged it, but they didn't.
in hours. That could have gone on for ages. What a brilliant point to bring up. And it did not drag on, and it basically never got brought up again.
It didn't. No,
It shouldn't, because they've got to concentrate on catching the baddie.
catching it.
Chan's
Yeah,
explained the problem. He explained what he done wrong. He explained why it happened. He didn't mean it. He also explained why she shouldn't have broke protocol when she went in the alley and helped people out. He explained why. She cried about it. Tried to look at the silver lining and go, yeah, but you saved the kid. Chan said he didn't, and I don't remember it being brought up again. And
Yeah,
maybe it got a bit later, like,
mm,
I don't know. I don't remember it. They didn't drag it on. You're right. You're
yeah.
right.
And also, when Jackie was obviously retired and went to get him back, they could have dragged that one. They could have see it. I'm past that life now. I don't want to. They could have dragged that out as well. But no, he just turned up and walked in the office.
Good point. They could have just kept asking him, "Oh, we've got to try and get that Chan bloke. We've got to try and get that Chan bloke. Oh no, he's having a coffee. No, I'm retired." But like you say, he was instantly he went in and he
He,
did that version. He looked at the screen, paused that one. Remember, it was Raw. I don't know. And then he walked a bit closer, and again, and
yeah,
again,
straight
and
in.
fixed it all. Yeah,
No messing about. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I liked
And
about it. No messing about. Yeah, straight
it,
in, mate.
and that's interesting because it's 2 hours 21, and I agree with you. There was a lot going on, but there was no messing about. It didn't really hold on. The longest part, the longest section of the film is them trying to find and identify Tony Leung's character
Yeah, try and
and
get the picture.
exposing him
Yeah,
as Wolf Shadow Bloke.
that
But
was
it was
that's
okay.
the only bit. That's the only bit. Yeah,
But it
yeah.
wasn't crap.
No, it wasn't. It was well done.
That was long because Chan had to pretend to be her dad in the house. They had to try and befriend him and be mates. But it wasn't crap. It was actually all right.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
liked that. It was actually quite good.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
So
No,
I like this.
no, it was good, man. It was good. It was good. It was there. I just don't understand. I can't understand what was the excuse for the other stuff he's been making when you got this and he's 71. I thought, what's going on, mate? Doesn't actually
He's
make
even
sense,
older.
really.
Exactly. Yeah.
Doesn't actually make sense, does it?
No. You,
He's doing a better film and he's 70. He's 70 odd. It's crazy. But
exactly. You don't get younger. He only gets
yeah,
older. He gets
yeah,
more non-real, more smashed in, and
yeah,
he's actually coming out
yeah,
with something brilliant.
yeah. And the director's film before wasn't, I didn't like that either. So what's going on? I don't know. It's just weird. It doesn't make sense.
I blame Twilight. I think that is a sort of a benchmark film where they've gone, it done amazing, done well, and what is it? It's throwback action cunt. Maybe
Well,
we need to do more of this.
well, like I'm saying, apparently this new film that he's done, Kenji, they're going mad at the festival. They're saying it's one of the best, mate, modern actions, mate.
What new film?
Furious, the Kenji's new one.
Who's in it?
Well, the kid from New Legend of Shaolin. You know the kid from My Father and Hero. You know he's old. He's grown up now.
Wait a minute. Kenji's new film, and it's called Furious.
Yeah,
And it's got in it the bloke, the young kid from Jet Li Bodyguards or something.
yeah, My Father and Hero. He's a little
Oh,
kid. And Teenage Master. Remember that one?
okay. And he's now grown up, and he's in the new
Yeah,
Kenji
but
film
he's
because
been
Ken.
doing good. He's been doing good films though lately. Good moderns
Oh,
and good kungs, mate. Yeah, and it's got some of the Martial Club guys as well in it.
what are you talking about, Marshall Club? What Will
Yeah,
Pop's
you
Marshall
know the
Club
Martial Club
guys?
guys, the stunt guys.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're in
Yeah.
there.
I know the blokes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's got another guy. I forgot his name now. Another fighter. I forgot his name, but it's got one of the guys from the Raid, one of the Select guys, isn't it? The other old boy, the old guy in the Raid movie.
I
He's the
do
main.
know the one who's like he's sort of balding, always got long hair and a bit
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
facial
He's
hair.
in
That
it.
guy, he's
Yeah,
wicked. Yeah.
and apparently Kenji's made a point of less wire work in this. He wants it grounded.
No.
Yeah, they're making the point of doing it like this. Yeah,
All right.
so that's one to look
Okay.
forward to. And apparently the festival is cleaned up. They love it.
Oh, so it's made.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's doing the festivals now, but they're going mad over it. So just waiting for a trailer, and then we can go and watch it when it's out. Yeah,
Are we
and I
watching it
will
when
be,
it's out,
and I will,
or is
I'm
it?
not sure when it's coming out, but I will be getting a train for that one. Yeah,
Yeah, but listen, we've always got the RDV backup.
yeah.
Should anything go wrong?
Any
Because
wrong?
they don't always respect. You don't always get these stuff. Prosecutor never came out cinema.
Oh yeah, we got dissed on that one, didn't we? I think we're the only country
Yeah.
didn't get it, right?
Yeah. Well, I think so. Yeah.
We didn't get it on. I don't know. Did we get a screening here? I can't remember. I don't think we did.
Nothing. Well, we didn't go, and there weren't one. Otherwise, I would have gone to it.
Yeah,
Nothing.
no, we didn't. No, bit weird
See,
because
so it
everyone else
can
got it.
happen.
Yeah. So,
So we
but
might get Furious out.
yeah, we'll get Furious. Yeah, and obviously then he's got the old Twilights to sort out after, isn't he? So the prequel.
I would have going to do another one.
They're going, well, they have to make because they've done so well. They're going to have to. Well, they've got three. Got a prequel, and then I think you've got a sequel to the.
Oh, that's
To,
right. I can imagine if, let's just say, I don't know, but after I've only ever seen that film that once at the cinema, never again. And not because it's crap, because I really liked it.
yeah,
But I can imagine if you made that, so him, the Soy Churn director, whatever, I can imagine going, it's a bit like my Snake and Crane vids. It's like, I don't know if I can do that again. I kind of did it with the Kill with Intrigue, to Kill with Intrigue with you. I went down that a little bit again.
yeah,
But it's one of those things where I would look at that and go, I mean, when everything just works, you can't
yeah,
always recreate. I don't know, man. I'm not saying they'll be crap, but
yeah,
that's a real mental challenge for me to go. I've got to make another one of these.
yeah, yeah. But I think that guy loves a challenge, though. That Kenji guy, he loves a bit of madness.
Yeah, he's
Because
good, isn't he?
yeah, because I do like those just the Japanese films he made. Those wicked saw plays. What are they called? The season.
Well, I might not know them because they're Japanese, but
Yeah, but they're wicked action,
I
man. I can't. I've actually forgotten the title of them, but there's quite a few of them in there. But that saw play is excellent.
right,
Even and
okay. I need to see them then.
no, they're excellent, man. Really well done. Good, 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 good. And the wire work is decent. It's not. It's like wire work when they're on the ground and they're hovering around, and it's brilliant. I must say that saw play, I was quite impressed. I was quite impressed by the saw play.
Well, that is needed then, right? I'll have to have a look at them. Now, my
Yeah,
mate said to me the other day, he's not into kungs, but he is into Japanese stuff,
yeah,
anime. He does know kungs. He knows who all the people are. But like the same way I ain't watched loads of Jap films, he also ain't watched loads of kungs, right?
yeah.
But he said to me the other day, it's just reminded me. Have you heard of a bloke? Are you familiar? He said with Kenji Tanigaki, right? And he knows I might not be because it's the Japanese thing. And I went, it just so happens I am because he's basically Kung and he always works with Donnie Yen. So I
Yeah.
do know who he is. And he said, well, there's a game. So he's massive games, right? He said there's a game called Phantom Blade Zero. I just had to look it up because I couldn't remember what it was called.
Oh yeah.
And he saw a trailer for it because he went to a game show in China recently for work. And he said he saw some trailer and stuff for it there. So he looked into it, and it's made or directed by, or the choreography and all that is done by this Kenji Tanigaki. And
Oh
he was like,
right.
"This
Okay.
game, it's a China game made in China, which also is quite a new thing."
Yeah.
And he said it looks amazing. And I said, "Well, don't surprise me because he's absolutely brilliant."
No,
So
he's
now there's a
excellent.
video game for me to look out
Oh, look
for
at
that's
that.
done by him.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
find out those Japanese films they done, but they're brilliant. I should know the name of them actually because I watched most of them. But I think there's about 5 or 6 of them. But the Saw plays that's on a different level. And
Yeah.
it's got mad characters in it, but the Saw play is impressive. It's really impressive. Yeah,
That don't surprise me. The characters, the Japanese are the best at characters. All the
they
video game
are.
stuff that I used to
Yeah,
play, the characters are just amazing,
yeah.
amazing. Love it.
But
But yeah,
I think you would like those films. Yeah, I'll give you the title later, but I don't know. I've just
yeah.
gone blank on that one. So,
Well, that's all right. Do the old search in the RDV and it.
or the RDV,
Yeah, we'll keep the
the,
acronym secret.
the,
You know what I mean? But yeah, have a
the,
look in the RDV.
the,
See what
the Rodney Dennis Vault.
No, I wasn't going to reveal what it meant. all right,
That's
all
like
right. It's
my
out there
that's like
now.
my
Yeah.
shore that's like my Shores vault, isn't it? With the stray shores in there, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, glass versions.
Yeah.
Remastered 20 years ago or whatever. Yeah,
Well,
them
I
ones
don't know how they got in there though. I'm still trying to work that one out, but
makes no sense, right? I
uh,
can't
uh,
understand it because aren't we getting boutique Blu-rays releasing them
yeah.
saying, "Oh
I
yeah, we've
mean,
just sorted these out and made them all qual stuff." Hang on, I've seen them in the vault already.
yeah. I mean,
Better qual,
I haven't got a key to the restoration room, have I? So I'm not sure what's happening there.
but they're
So
better qual. They're better than when they do the Blu-rays because when they do the Blu-rays, they mess with qual. They mess with it too much. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the red might look good, and then the green looks bad. You know, you go to
Yeah.
grass ain't blue. Why is grass blue?
That's what I'm
Because they
saying.
do
Yeah.
something and it changes everything. In the
Mm.
vault, the glass versions, they're a
Last
bit
version,
more,
man.
they're a bit more
Yeah.
legit. They're more
Yeah.
rich.
3 Evil Masters. Yeah. Anyway, I'll say any
But it
more than
ain't
that.
on volume 4.
Anyway.
We've got
Anyway. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, Three Evil Masters. Yeah,
Yeah.
brilliant, brilliant that
Yeah.
you used the Inga's name for it just then.
I did. I did.
Three Evil
I didn't say. I
Masters.
didn't say the
Better
Master. I said the
name.
three. The better name.
Better name.
There's too
Better
many
name.
films. There's too many films called the Master. Anyway,
Yeah, right. Three Evil
loads of them.
Masters is an amazing name. That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
grew up with.
Yeah. Yeah.
NTSC like transfer booted version back in the days.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had of
Yeah.
that full screen in Inga's and
That's right.
still knew it was brilliant.
Yeah. That should be on. That should be on there on these box sets, man. Not sure what's going on there. You know,
Maybe.
lovers.
I
Yeah.
don't
Lovers.
know.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Lovers
I have
Blade.
different
Yeah.
thoughts.
You can
I
throw
don't know.
Lovers Blade in there.
Don't know. I think I quite like
Yeah.
it that it's not on there. I'd rather have
Oh.
another chat with you about this
Well.
separately.
Okay. I'll stop there, and we can talk about that another time.
And we'll do a chat about that stuff because I don't know. I
What? What?
don't know. Maybe it's
Wanted shores.
well, well, okay, then maybe they want it. Listen, they're in the
Okay.
vault.
We'll do that another time. We'll do that another time.
Oh, right, look. Okay, look, I don't really do things like this. I was going to say, what do we give it out of 10? But, if you want to do it, you want to do it. I mean, I thought this film was good. We might as well, if you were going to score this out of 10, I mean, what would you give it?
Well, I'm gonna have to go over 8 again, I think. 8 or 9, 8.5, 8.5.
I'm agreeing it. It's true. Straight in
Yeah,
my head, I went, 7's too low. 9 seems really a bit extreme. 10 is obviously well rare.
well,
I'm
yeah.
comfortable with 8, but yeah.
Yeah, 8. If there was no interruptions, it might have got a 9. Might have done.
You get rid of them interruptions, that definitely is at least a point or two.
Point. Maybe a
So
point.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
8.5, yeah, 8.5, yeah. But
yeah.
8, yeah, eight's
So
eight's
yeah,
good. Eight's good
yeah.
for new Chan
Ace
in 2000.
Powers
Eight's good for 2020. That's good for any new film in 2000.
and
Yeah,
exactly. And 5 isn't a bad. I'm not giving it a 5. I'm just saying 5 isn't a bad score. 5 is average. That's halfway.
that's what I'm
We're
saying. Yeah,
way above halfway. We're 3
yeah,
points
yeah.
over. 5, 6, 7,
Right.
8. Yeah, 3 points
Yeah.
over. So yeah, it means it's
Look,
good.
and the thing is, I gave that film an 8, and I wasn't even there.
Yeah, you didn't watch it on the big screen.
No, I didn't. And it's still got an 8.
Best. Oh, it's so good. Oh, out there on a podders with it. Oh, it's the best. It's the best ever.
Realness.
Right.
Yeah, truth, though. You're saying
I
truths. Yeah.
Yeah, it is realness, exactly. I might have to put this Barnet on your head and see what it looks like. I don't know what has happened here. What's wrong with it?
I don't know what's going
Why
on
is
there.
it like that? Why it looks like a heart on my head or something? It looks crap, man. I don't know what this is.
What is happening there, mate? Well, it is late. Put it down to it's a late
Yeah,
night, isn't it? I don't know.
yeah, that's true. All right. Okay. Yeah, you know what? It is quite late. And yeah, so look, we'll leave it there. Thanks,
Yep,
Rodney, for coming on.
no
I
worries.
appreciate it. Yeah, no, wicked, right? It was a last minute. Can you come on and chat about this film? I'm going to try and get it out,
Yeah. So,
speeds. So if it ain't got all the.
same day notice, yeah?
It was same day notice. Yeah. Thanks. It was. Hey, I wish you'd made more of an effort on the day of the screening
That is
rather than
true.
3
Make
minutes.
more effort talking about it than actually going to watch it. Yeah.
But listen, I'm honoured, right? Exactly. It's true. But I'm honoured because,
Yeah.
yeah, I said you're going to do this and you came straight on. And then when it comes to the
Yeah.
film, you were like, I'm going home. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. So that got 3 minutes, and I gave him nearly 2 hours here. Crazy.
you have. Yeah, 2 hours. Yeah. So listen, I appreciate it.
No
This
worries.
might look to get this out quick. It might not have all the bells and whistles and all that, but it is what
It's,
it is. We'll just do the chat and
it's rawness, man. Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
No worries, man. All good, yeah?
See you in a bit. Yeah, yeah,
Excellent.
wicked. Thank you very
Wicked.
much. See you
No
later.
worries.
Best. All right. So one thing I forgot to do while me and Rodney were chatting about the Shadow's Edge was this bag. This was on the seat when you went into the cinema. So there, this bag. All right, that was on the seat. So I haven't looked in there. I know that little flyer's in here, but other than that, I haven't looked in there. I was meant to go through this with Rodney, but of course we did loads of chats and I forgot. So we have this flyer, Shadow's Edge flyer, double-sided, A5 size. Lovely. What else you get in here? Just as if people want to know what they missed out on and what you get in the so-called goodie bag from CineAsia. Right. You get this book. Now I'm going to say I don't really know what this is, but I'm just showing you what you get in this bag. All right. So I really don't know what this is. I think it's something to do with grub. Fansuan. It's definitely to do with grub. So you get a Fansuan book, but I don't really know what it is. You get this. Another Fansuan book. Okay, this one is a notepad. All right. Quite nice. A mouse mat. Is this bloke's again? Fansuan. And it does actually say delicious savings delivered. Mouse mat. What's this? Sydney. I'm sure Toby told me that he didn't get this country. So you know what? I think these are different. Can you focus, please? I think these are different. It's a fridge magnet. This one is happy 10th anniversary. With this gizzer in the plane. And Sydney. I don't know if his name is Sydney or it means the country Sydney. Anyway, fridge magnet, Sydney fridge magnet. I'm sure Toby told me he said somewhere else in America. Anyway, that'd be interesting to find out. And then we've got a keychain of this sponge bloke. So that's it, and that's it. So the only actual Shadow's Edge, so the sponge bloke, the fridge magnet, the mouse mat, the notebook, and I'm still not 100% sure what this grub book is. It's just like it just tells you loads about grub, maybe where to go and eat grub, I don't know. And then the only Shadow's Edge thing in here is the flyer, and that flyer is brilliant, but that's the only Shadow's Edge thing here. That's what you get in the goodie bag that was on the seat. And regardless of what you think of that, it's still nice that there was something on the seat and there is something free for people to take away with them. They don't have to do that. And I'm guessing that these people who supplied this stuff, this bag, the tote bag and the free stuff, are part of the reason, CineAsia can do stuff like the Shadow's Edge preview screening, because it will help fund it and sponsor it. So I'm still grateful. I'm still appreciative. Do I want more Shadow's Edge stuff in there? Yeah. Would I want the fridge magnet, the mouse mat, the books that will be Shadow's Edge branded? Of course I would. But I ain't ungrateful. And I'm grateful that CineAsia put on the event, that we had a private screening in this 100-seat cinema Courthouse Hotel, in the Courthouse Hotel, because it's just a nice way to remember, where did you see Shadow's Edge? And you could go, oh yeah, I saw that one at the cinema. And it's just something to look back on and go, saw that at the Courthouse Hotel, a preview screening. So it's just a little bit, so it makes it a little bit more special. So thank you very much for the free goodie bag, CineAsia and Fantuan. Thanks very much. All right, nice one. See you later.
I think you just want to know if I still got it. Who do you think I am?